We're rolling.
We are live.
Lenny wishes he was rolling.
Well, I'm glad that we have a return guest. The famous Nate Figgs is sitting to my right hand.
I shouldn't be sitting next to him.
My right hand
I
man.
contemplated. I'm like, I don't know about this.
After the other day, man.
My right hand man.
Nate, you're sitting. You're sitting next to a porn star, Nate. Come on.
I know. Can I move to this seat right here?
Nate, got a quick question.
What
You're
is
looking
this?
bigger these days. You want to elaborate on that?
It's because you don't see me often. Maybe that's
I don't
it.
see you enough. I think that's a Freudian slip.
Wow.
You want me to see you more
Leonard was
often.
in love
No,
the
but
other day.
I've definitely been increasing my caloric intake. I'm trying to put a little bit more size on.
Just click calories?
Yeah, just calories.
Good.
I don't really give a shit about
No gear?
protein. No, I haven't been on gear for like a year and a half or almost 2 years now. It's been a while.
Well, some say you look like you're back on.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
That was the first thing I said to you when I saw you on St. Patrick's Day. I'm like,
Really?
you look like, you put on size.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Absolutely.
Well,
That's
if you
very
are,
weird.
that's a good thing.
Because if I was, I'd be straight up. If I was on test, I'd tell you straight up I was on test.
No, you're starting to look the
Yeah, we
way
know.
you did when I first met you.
No, not even close.
You sure?
Like, yeah, I'll show you pictures of what I used to look like when we met. Like, it's not even night and day.
That was so long ago, I don't even remember.
Compared to the vascularity.
I know,
like,
when they send
muscle
old
density.
pictures of us, from it's crazy how different everybody looks.
Yeah, I was just showing the UK guys. I was like, because he was showing me pictures of what he looked like when he was, doing his thing back in the day.
Don't even try that. You're going to fucking spill it everywhere.
And I was looking at reminiscing in pictures of me. I was like, this is me when I was like fucking jacked. So I'm not even close to that. But I take that as a compliment. If you guys are saying I look like it, I'll take it, man.
Oh, yeah.
What is going on here?
Nate, let me see your mic for a second. Come here.
Oh, is it not working? It's a little echoey.
Women.
This is a podcast, Nate. That's what's going on here. You've been here before.
Wait, what are we talking about? What was
How
this?
is your mental state, Nate?
Oh, this time, I'm very good today. I'm clear.
It's not tainted at all.
No. I don't think they understood on the last podcast that I was on that I was stoned. I was fucking stoned. I only hit the joint like
when you
maybe-
said Martin Luther King freed the slaves.
Dude, I wasn't even listening to what was going on. I was really concentrating on trying to keep my composure. And even when I was talking, I was like, yeah, okay. And then he went on this
we should call that strain the retard indica, retard sativa.
And then he goes on to this crazy rant, and I'm not even hearing anything. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, MLK freed the slaves or some shit like that. And I'm like, wait, what are we talking about? I'm like, fuck, dude, I screwed up with that.
We need to make a shirt with you saying, "What are we talking about?"
We have 2 hours to go, Nate. You'll find a way to upstage yourself. I got confidence in you.
Every time. I have to one up.
Oh, man.
So what has been going on for this week? Every time I think we're not going to have anything to talk about going into a weekly podcast.
It's ridiculous.
Let's talk about St. Patrick's Day.
What do you want to talk about?
How crazy drunk.
That was both of our first times ever going to downtown Delray for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, that was...
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
I take it you guys gave it a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got to make a take off next year.
Well, in your case, a thumb up your ass and a thumbs up.
We were with these two rambunctious...
One of them was really, they're both cool. They're both really cool guys.
Very cool.
One of them was just...
got so hammered.
One of them was just... Dude,
he was real enthusiastic.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
He kept coming back.
But
he kept running in and grabbing 4 beers at a time. Then
and dropping
running out.
Yeah.
He'd get to us and almost the whole thing is fucking
He
foam.
gave me one where it was like 3/4 foam. And it was just a quarter of it just beer.
I thought they were going to blow me when they met me.
They were so excited that you were
Prince
coming.
Andrew! And they came up and gave me a big hug. And because you guys got there first. I had to work, so I got there late.
Yeah, they were with us at the gym and there.
Yeah.
But no, they're pretty cool. I had we went to I met him up at Santos.
Yeah, he told us.
Yeah. And then they were telling me about the situation with after the St. Patrick's Day, who took them home, right?
Yes.
Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jason tried to extort him.
We heard the story this morning.
We have
they
some
came
Well, we got to say it on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Jason tried to extort him for $40 at first.
When I saw them at the gym this morning, they want us to make sure that we because Brad and we worked out with them today one more time. They want to make sure we tell the stories about Jason
trying to extort them.
trying to get every nickel out of them that he could.
Yeah. Yesterday, they were telling me, like, when they first, they were fucked up, but they went to Starbucks, and I guess Jason walks in saying, "So who's gonna buy me something like that?" like that. And everyone was just like, "No." And the other Asian, I don't know who the Asian guy that was with them, but I guess he was saying, "Dude, Jason's gotten way too much money out of me." He's like, "Fuck that, I'm not spending any more money." And then they were like, "We're not spending shit." He's like, "Fine, I'll just get water," or some shit like that. And then I guess in order for them to get a ride home, he was like, he was demanding $40, and they're just like, "No." And then he dropped it to 20. He's like, "No." They were just like, "No." And then it was 10. And I guess they
quote unquote gas money.
Gas money.
He started at 40.
He started at 40.
Down to 10.
He ended on $5.
No shit.
He ended on $5, but like they were just like in their head, they already knew. They're like, "We're not paying this fool." He's been trying to extort us for everything. We already paid him for like T-shirts. And
Didn't
the
he
first
say
time,
that he asked for $60
Yes.
for a shirt?
Yes.
Yeah. And an autograph magazine.
They hung out with Jason Friday night, the night before St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So they went to Jason's condo. Jason was like, "Oh, you guys want to buy a T-shirt? I have a T-shirt, only $60, bro." And the guy said, "Well, they sell them on a website for $22." "Oh, okay, I'll give it to you for $20." And then he tried to get them to buy 3 T-shirts for $120. And then he tried to get them to buy one of his fake gold Rolexes.
Oh.
It's 14 karat gold, bro. It's real gold.
And it ticks hard.
That's how you can tell it's fake.
Yeah. Well, also, it's probably super light. It's just all plastic and maybe a little bit of metal to make it look real. But
So that goes to show for anyone who is unaware of the extortion experience, you need to come here and experience it for yourself.
Yeah, we're
and
not
then
lying.
you'll know we're not bullshitting anybody when we talk about this shit.
That's all he gives a fuck.
We wanted them to be on the podcast, the 2 kids from England, but they're down in Miami tonight
Yeah.
going to the Miami Heat game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'd be
What?
here right now. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
They'd rather be. What's wrong with it?
they already paid.
They paid?
Yeah.
My God, I couldn't imagine a worse waste of money.
You couldn't?
You couldn't pay me
How
to
about
go there.
$1,000 for a tranny?
Exactly. Worst waste of money.
Pissing in your mouth.
Yeah. Paying somebody to piss in your mouth.
How did that taste? Actually, I don't give a shit.
actually got off on it. I liked it.
I can't think of a bigger waste of money.
Yeah. You're such a
My
fuck.
God. That's the best line I've heard all year. That's great.
What were you fucking thinking, man?
I
He
was
wasn't thinking.
I was thinking how good I'm going to get off.
But you
Doing
didn't.
this.
You couldn't even get off. That was a poor audition to be a fucking porn star.
Well, it was even worse.
From what I heard, you couldn't even get it up.
What's even worse is
They're
trying to promote a Cialis liquid. If you can see I'm holding it up. What the hell kind of an advertisement is that? I took it on camera.
Oh, no shit.
And it's like, what the hell? No, I maybe contribute that to camera being
Stage
camera
fright.
shy.
Stage fright.
Yeah, having Andrew
You
Clement.
shouldn't be camera shy by now.
Well, as far as that goes, I mean, you can.
Well, yeah.
That's like a first time thing. Hopefully, not the last. And I intend to make a career out of it.
I
Or at
just
least
laugh
a
at
side
that.
job, and I'll
why
be
not?
going.
How much-
Has there been any profit from the first video?
Sexual gratification.
You had no gratification though.
You can have it mentally, Nate.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe one day I'll show you how that's done.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Well, you're very
Are
polite.
you in contact with whoever uploaded it?
No, but we'll be getting back to that once the big man gets back from Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
The famous photographer, who, by the way, made his debut. He's a
Yeah,
Renaissance man
videographer.
as well.
I'm just glad I sat that one out. That's all I can
No
say.
shit.
So, you guys, honestly, has anybody watched the whole thing here?
I have not. I saw Andrew sent me a clip while it was going on of you getting.
Yeah, Lou texted me a clip while it was happening. I forwarded it to Brad, and I'm like, Brad, look what's happening right now.
He's like, nope.
And
I
Nate,
said,
so you're
please
the only
do not-
one
I said,
here that's
please
seen
do
the
not
whole
send
thing.
me
I don't think I
anymore.
see the whole thing. I saw a clip. I saw 2 clips. The very first clip was like 10 seconds long, and then the next clip was like 2 minutes long or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, dumb Pat.
I saw that thing pissing in your mouth, and I said,
Yeah, I saw that.
I told Andrew, do not send me anymore.
I saw
I don't
the
want to
thing.
see
I
it.
saw the.
I swallowed about 90%, Nate, so just so you know.
And you're still
I
here,
don't-
not sick.
Sick. That'll clean you out. There's benefits to drinking urine. You guys can look it up online.
Some say it's sterile.
Name
It's
one.
been used for centuries. It's an antibacterial. It's a disinfectant. It alkalinizes the body. It takes the acid out of the body. And there's a lot of unknown benefits as well.
Have you ever drank your own piss?
No.
Then why aren't doctors prescribing urine?
Because they can't get paid for it. It's just
I
like
never
the sun.
thought about that.
Go in the sun, get the vitamin D. That's the best thing for immune system, and it raises testosterone levels. Of course, since they can't sell it, they say it's,
Put sunscreen on.
yeah, which is not good for you.
I know. I stopped wearing that shit.
Yeah, big
Sunscreen's
scheme.
not good for you.
There's
No.
all kinds of chemicals in that shit.
Just get a build up of the sun.
The best thing from the sun is being out of the sun. Or wearing long sleeves. That's your best cover up. The sunscreen.
I've never used sunscreen in my life.
I get just as red with fucking sunscreen than without.
Well, the beauty
That's
of
why I
it
just feel
is, the
like
lighter your skin is, the more easily the vitamin D comes in. Dark-skinned people have a tough time. They got to be out in the sun a lot to get the equivalent vitamin D that, say, you would.
Yeah.
Because you're a little lighter skin. And that's why some say Africans, Americans living up north that don't go out in the sun, that's why a lot of them have health problems. Because they were taken from that continent, which is plenty of sun in abundance, and they were put here, you're going to wear clothes, you're going to be indoors, and that's, to a lot of people, and that's why they're
Or cold weather
have
climates.
a lot of health problems.
Huh. Where'd you read that study?
I've read it.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't remember the exact place, but I'm sure you can look that up online as well.
Lenny, when we were driving here, you were telling me something about killing four birds with one stone. Do you care to
Yes,
elaborate?
when I did that film,
Mm-hmm.
I killed about 3 or 4 birds with one stone. First and foremost, I haven't done it in a year, 2 years, so I got myself off. Second, I humiliate myself. I did the degradation. I became the submissive. And I got nowhere to go but up. And I'm going to think about that being degraded during my training when I'm in there lifting the weights. And if I can
Fuel.
put that, like Tom Platz and Arnold have always said, you got to get outside of your comfort zone and do something very uncomfortable a lot of people wouldn't do. That's a key to success in life, and the most successful people in life have done that.
But do you have to film it?
Yes.
Why?
Reason
the
number
reminder.
3. Like I said, God sees everything, so what do I care what a cookie cutter sees? He's already seen it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So when you bear it like that,
Now,
No
then
shame.
number 4, it's going to lead to a career. A
and
lucrative
now I was
career.
going to say, well, now you're looking on how to monetize this, right?
Not
I
necessarily.
mean, if you're going to film it, you just want to film it for people just to watch?
Well, that's first and foremost for my sexual gratification. Number 2,
So
yes.
You can go back
that's
to it
part
and-
of your psyche
I've
for
always
being
said-
a kid, always wanting to be watched when you jerk off. Now it gets you off knowing that people around the world are watching you.
Not necessarily.
So you have a bigger audience now.
I don't want
It's not just
any of the
like
young
fucking-
maniacs to take it the wrong way or out of context. I don't think it's morally what I want to do, but there's only one person on earth who could put a stop to it, and you know who she is.
What if she found out about this?
Hey, you're the
I'm
leader.
sure she has, and if she doesn't want me to do it,
Some
you
people
know,
have sent her links.
well,
Now that definitely ruins any chance for you meeting her, I'm sure.
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think she appreciates my honesty.
All right.
I
But
think there's like a fine line.
She appreciates my honesty.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Hey, you're the leader of the tranny porn movement. Here it is.
right, if you want to be,
Start it up.
You can become a pioneer now if you wanted to.
well,
Yeah.
like I said, if you want to be gay, it's like I said on Dave Palumbo, and I said, make it palatable to all of us, as I looked over at you and Brad frequently during that interview. Make it palatable to all of us, and I heard you guys, I seen the head nodding.
The fuck are
I think
you
it was
talking
a
about? Well, that was a that
non-verbal
was a
Freudian. So
question.
if you guys look very carefully,
Would you
maniacs,
consider
look
yourself?
at Andrew and Brad, they go like, oh, he's got a point.
Would you
So,
consider
it
yourself?
was a
gay? You
non-verbal
wouldn't consider
Freudian
yourself
slip out of
gay.
Andrew.
I would almost consider him.
What's gay is if I were to look at, say,
I won't say gay, homosexual.
if I were to look at this man next to me
bisexual.
and then say, oh, I want to,
That would be Nate.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I made comments, but it's all in good fun. I like to see his reaction.
You just
But
want to make him
honestly,
uncomfortable.
Yes, it's nothing.
He's
It doesn't turn me on. It's just, I don't like it. It's a turn off.
Just men in general.
Of course, there's nothing correlating.
But
As people know now, the most alpha males
A man having
are
tits.
interested in that. What was that story you told me
Here.
about a gay coworker?
Yeah, I have a I have a gay
Is that a
coworker.
Freudian slip? You had to go with a gay coworker?
I have a gay coworker, and remember that tranny bar that Mike Titz told us about called Extra? He's got to know that's his fucking nickname by now.
He's halfway there as a tranny.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, I asked my gay coworker if he had ever heard of that club called Extra, and he goes, "Oh, honey, no, I would never go to a place like that. Only straight alpha masculine men like trannies. Gay men have zero interest in trannies or transgendered men whatsoever. Does nothing for them. Only strong masculine alpha men
Because they're
go
attracted,
after trannies."
They're attracted to men, not women.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
Is it clicking, Nate?
That makes sense, I guess.
But the trannies that look like women, still, if you put a man puts a dick
One
in his
dick
mouth
and 4
is
balls
gay.
equals homosexual.
Yeah, like
There's
Jay
no way
says,
around
yeah.
it. Right.
I
That's a
just-
Jay Masters quote.
Did you have...
You're correct on a literal sense in that statement. 100% correct.
Literally, you're right.
In an
But-
in an anatomical sense.
When you see the ass, you see the tits, you see the sexy face, and admit they have to dress. They have to be as sexy as possible.
I wonder how many of them have tricked guys and gotten their ass beat.
People have gotten killed.
I don't know
Killed,
about
yeah.
ass.
They've
Yeah,
gotten
probably.
killed.
I
Actually.
saw on
Rightly
YNC
so.
That'd be fucking...
some Brazilian streetwalkers dead on the side of the
Yeah.
road because guys found out
Dominican Republic had happened not that long ago. I remember reading a story about
No
it.
shit.
all
Yeah.
the time. And I don't see what's the
That,
point.
that's a dangerous game to play.
Well, I
You
mean,
bring
first
a
of
guy
all,
home and
Yeah, just imagine... Okay, well, I can't say imagine you. But I'm like, yeah, just
I
any
think
of us...
that's a Freudian slip.
We imagine
mate.
we just say we just meet some random girl, and then she ends up kind of cool, but obviously we think she's a woman,
Right.
and we take her back to a room, and then find out that this person has a dick. I would freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed as fuck. I'm like, yo, I'm out.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Goodbye.
Why would you be pissed?
Why? Because the person
That's
posing
that's
as a
something
woman.
very. You can't hide. I mean, you got to be straight
it's
up.
it's incredibly deceiving. It's,
Yeah,
it's
you-
deception
like what-
at the worst level, as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned. You're intentionally deceiving somebody, and
If you're if you're
It's-
dressed as a woman, and a guy is talking to you, the guy's automatically gonna assume that you're a woman. That's just how
But
naturally.
today's day and age, like
That's-
I've always said, you can't do that.
Well, yeah, we know
I
that.
guarantee you, all of us have seen hot women that it turns out are trannies.
But look, yeah,
We
we don't.
probably see it more than we actually, especially in
norm-
South
I
Florida.
agree.
Okay, well, most of the
I
world,
agree.
the normal people of the world,
The cookie cutters, you're saying.
the cookie cutters of the world aren't going to assume this person's a tranny because nobody just thinks because that's like still like an underground thing.
Unless they're real masculine. Like
Okay.
if you put a wig on and some lipstick and shit. And,
he looked like Tia Carrere.
He
fuck?
would.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know who Tia Carrere
now,
is?
Lenny and Andrew want to fuck you.
Did you ever see the movie? You ever see the movie True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Fuck yeah.
World?
Remember the Asian chick who is
Oh, yeah.
in cahoots with the Muslim terrorists?
Dude, I'm just gonna.
That's
Google this.
Tia Carrere.
She was in Wayne's
Nate,
World.
if you ever became a tranny, Nate, boom,
With some surgery,
Well,
of course.
look her
I'm
up.
never gonna become
Yeah,
a tranny.
she's in Wayne's
Uh,
World.
What's your name again?
Tia
Tia.
With some-
Carrere,
with some
Carrr. I think
surgeries.
ERE.
Oh, there she popped up.
Let's see.
Ah.
I don't know what she is in
Why does
terms
it
of
say Tia
ethnicity.
career death?
No, that's
Why
a
does
hoax.
it say Tia Career and Nate Figs?
No, it
It's already
doesn't.
popped up on there.
I can't wait to see all the memes that appear now with
Nate with a
you're
little
fucked.
surgery,
Nate.
wig,
You're fucked.
Tia Carrere.
I
maybe a
mean,
little estrogen
Hey,
therapy.
she's pretty, man. It's it's a
Now
compliment.
here's the deal. I saw
she's
Nate
Korean
as a
for
man.
sure. No, is she Hawaiian? What is she?
I'm not sure.
Well, it says she was born in
Andrew just
Hawaii.
called you pretty.
She's
Hawaiian?
a Korean Puerto Rican.
She's I think she might because she has high cheekbones. She looks Korean.
So do you.
Come on,
You do.
I don't have like super high cheekbones.
No,
but
she's
I do.
got really
Yeah.
high cheekbones.
Like you can look at there's some Koreans where you can just look at their facial structure and their shit's like way the fuck
Yeah,
up
like
here.
Kim Jong Un.
Hers almost looks surgical.
Kind of,
they're-
yeah.
they're very
Well,
big.
my mom's cheekbones are like that. They're high, and so is my brother's. It's weird because my brother has high cheekbones like that, but he looks straight up Hispanic.
Your
Like,
mom's a Korean one?
Yeah, she's
Alright.
the Korean one. My dad's the straight Puerto Rican one. I really want to know what she is now.
I think you'd have been better off if it was switched around. the Korean father.
The Korean
He
father?
would have provided a lot more discipline in your youth, and you probably wouldn't have went down that path.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
But the thing with Nate is, I saw him as a man. If I see you like that, and even he had the surgery, it would be a turnoff. Now, what Nate could do is
It's not gonna happen.
disappear a little bit
Just
and
cancel it there.
come up out of the blue.
I love these scenarios.
I know. I'm just like,
Yeah.
stop there.
I
It's
think
never gonna happen.
He's
Thought this
thinking
out.
about this
That's what's scary.
to where Nate's going to come up out of the blue and, strut around me in some type of tight outfit,
No.
and that's when he's got his chance.
Well,
So-
there was this Asian girl in front of the gym the other day, and then I guess he yelled at remember? He yelled at that girl. He was like, "That's what you would look like as a tranny, Nate."
Yes.
Oh, and you know that girl you took a photo with?
yes,
Yeah, she started being harassed.
We had to
Lucky her.
We had to delete the
The
picture.
photo. Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
the baddie with the fatty.
Yes, yes.
Harassed by
I
who?
heard that
Cookie
when you
cutter?
said that.
By the crazy maniacs.
Well, she had to consider herself lucky.
Yeah. Was there warning though? There was warning, right?
I told her.
Yeah,
man.
I
said,
heard
"We're gonna
you tell her."
Because I said, "Are you okay with me posting it here? You're gonna get trolled." Just
I don't think
want-
she
she's like,
understood.
"All right,"
Like,
she didn't get it. I said,
fuck you. Maybe a little bit
I
of.
said, ignore the crazy.
I think that
comments, it's
sorry
not a big deal."
douchebag she was with that gave that look.
She wasn't
puts
with
him-
anybody.
She wasn't.
Yes,
yeah.
she was. He was coming out of GNC.
Oh,
And she was
because that's my
taking a
homie.
picture. Huh?
That's my friend.
You know that guy?
Yeah, he's cool.
That's who told him.
Yeah.
Nate
Well,
texted
you-
me.
like
You guys no.
He's the one that didn't like
He's
it,
probably
correct?
the one who wanted it taken down.
Right?
Well, no, he hit me up. Yeah, he DM'd me and saying, she was getting harassed, or he's like, dude,
Well, tell him to do something about it. Protect this girl.
how are you gonna find these crazies on the internet?
How about smashing your phone?
I said she's gonna end up getting trolled more now that we deleted that because they don't like
Well, I mean,
when we do that shit.
they're
if somebody
smart.
asks
They
us
can
to
figure
take
it
a
out.
picture down or video, we do whatever.
Another millennial wuss bites the dust.
Whatever. I fucking warned her.
Lenny, I see you preparing to eat. You're not going to eat during the podcast, are you?
No, I got to drink these hydroxylate proteins.
Okay.
Why?
Because I learned from John Meadows and Jason Blaha that branched chain amino acids.
Hold on.
Well, they turn on protein synthesis are basically
Hold on.
waste.
What was that second person you said?
Jason Blaha.
Oh shit.
Since I got my phone.
You've been watching Jason Blaha?
Yeah, he's very
Oh my
informative
God.
and articulate.
We have the true cookie cutter right here.
By the way he talks.
I'm
that's
so
an
happy this is
educated
on the
man.
podcast. Now they all know that
Wow.
he's a big fan of Jason Blaha.
Lenny goes to tranny porn and now he's
To be honest,
Jason
Blaha.
Blowho.
I'm going more to
Actually,
Oh, the fitness.
J Masters
Let's hear it.
Of course.
put him on.
The fitness hates. They hate me too. They hate everybody.
What's
I'm
up,
saying.
bully?
Not much. What are you guys doing the podcast?
We're doing it right now, and you're on
The
it.
shirt's awesome, Jay. Thanks.
Oh, I was wondering, Prince Andrew sent me a clip of a YouTuber, I don't even remember his name, but he was talking some real shit about me, and he also did a video about Lenny's tranny porn. I was just wondering if you guys showed Lenny the video.
No.
Who is it? That grizzly fucking guy?
Little by little, there are starting to be my reaction to Lenny's porno videos on YouTube, and this one
I
guy.
don't know who this roly-poly chubby guy is calling me fat.
How could you not?
He's
laugh
not
at
lying.
That? How could you not laugh at that guy, man?
Did
Look
you
at
hear
him.
what Nate said?
Just
Did
the
he
way
say fat?
The minute
Did
that,
you hear what Nate said, Jay?
He's pretty big.
Are you calling Jay fat?
He's hefty.
Large and in charge.
Do you guys see that gap in his teeth? He could put a chicken wing in his mouth and come out with nothing but bone.
What is he talking about?
who are you talking about?
Nate?
No, he's not.
The African American gentleman that talks shit about me on YouTube.
See, he's talking
Oh,
about
it's
somebody
another
else.
one. Oh, I thought it was that Grizzly Jr. guy.
No,
He's
no.
fucking funny, that kid.
Oh, the African American gentleman.
Oh.
Listen to Jay being all politically
No,
correct.
I didn't see it. We didn't see it.
I'll show it to you after the podcast.
All right, we'll watch it.
Yeah. He's got these little itty bitty baby teeth. with a big gap. I tell you, he could shuck the meat off a fucking chicken bone.
He would be good as a competitive eater.
He could just slide that bone through those two teeth and have nothing but meat in his mouth.
I gotta watch that now.
I'll show you later.
So why would you get bothered by somebody like that? Who gives a fuck?
He has
Well,
feelers.
I also know he talks shit about a lot of people I don't like. Like, I think he did a Rob Reiner video. He did a Collie Muscle video.
So he just hates everybody.
Sounds like a cookie cutter trying to jump on the bandwagon.
You can't hate Rob Reiner and Collie Muscle and hate me, too. We're on the opposite ends of the spectrum.
I'll say.
Yeah, no shit.
Although me and Callie got a few things in common.
Yeah,
Small
you're
penises.
the half retarded side.
Lenny's very
Big
well
Rob
aware.
sent me a message. He's like, Jay, if you really hate Andrew Kalura, do you want me to do a video about him, calling him out? And I'm like, no, don't do that, Rob. What are you doing? Stop.
Oh my god.
Tell Rob to
You-
stay in his lane. It's enough of that already.
You and Rob's are butt buddies.
Who's that in the background?
That's Nate.
That's Nate.
Nate?
Training Nate, he said.
Soon to be.
No, it's never gonna happen, man.
Leonard's trying to convince him to turn into a tranny.
He's,
I'm going to do a GoFundMe for Nate, get a few surgical procedures,
I'll happily
estrogen
donate that.
therapy,
I'll happily donate that.
electrolysis for that beard.
I don't think getting pounded in the ass would be good for eating contests.
No, I agree.
Hey, you should let.
Nate's brainstorming after hearing that.
See, Leonard wants Nate to shit on him after one of those.
Oh my
challenges.
God! A Cleveland steamer.
Really red meat poop.
I can't even hear what's going on.
You're better
He
off.
said a big smelly red meat.
I'm gonna tell you, red meat in Lenny's colon is 3 weeks old.
Wouldn't surprise me. Although
Why don't you get a colonoscopy?
Dave's supplements
one.
working great. I mean, really cleaning me out.
That's good.
I added
I
a.
love Dave Palumbo's videos now that I've gotten into them.
Yeah, he needs to get us all on another iron debate with those cookie cutters. All of us.
You didn't see Dave Palumbo as a neighborhood snake, a black racer that he named Big Lenny?
No.
Really?
Yeah, there's a black racer, which is it's a non-venomous snake, so you don't have to kill him. But it was fucking trying to swallow this giant bullfrog, and Palumbo sees this snake all the time because it lives by his house.
Wow.
And he took a picture of it and he said, "This is our neighborhood black racer that I affectionately named Big Lenny."
Well, thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. And hope we can come up and see him and pet him.
There's something ironic about a snake being named Big Lenny. I don't know. It just doesn't.
Did something happen again between PJ and Jason today?
I don't know.
Not that we're aware of.
Is that
Nate?
work, Owen?
Wait, what
Any
happened?
information?
I can't hear.
Why? What did you hear, Jay?
Someone sent me a message saying PJ dumped Jason again, but PJ never took Jason back.
Oh yeah, no, I just heard that PJ dumped after the whole Big Rob thing, and then apparently when Jason said that PJ gave him all the gear and stuff like that. Like pretty much, I guess from what I heard, PJ's like, I'm done with this shit.
You heard about the gear he got, Jay?
He's got no use for him. There's no point.
Yeah.
He didn't have any use for him.
He's
He
got a
hasn't had
business to run. Not to
he hasn't had
fucking
use for
babysit a
he hasn't had use for Jason for years
religious
now.
fucking
He just had a heart for him.
Yeah,
Like,
taking Jason back would be a slap in the face to all his employees.
oh yeah, his employees fucking hate him. They can't stand him. I mean, they're the ones that really almost enforce the law there. It's like not even PJ. It's like they tell them stop bringing him here.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I don't blame him.
I think the only real nice one to Jason there, other than PJ, was Trevor. Trevor's really cool.
Well, Trevor's a good guy.
Yeah, he is a good guy.
Good dude.
So yeah, it's
I
probably
got a
true.
real nice beard coming in. I need someone to shave my head so I can be a cookie cutter like Andrew Kalura.
Why don't you just do it yourself? Very easy to shave a
He's
head.
been running that walk, and now Andrew's trying to copy him.
Oh Jesus Christ!
No, I think he had his before mine.
Did he?
Yeah,
Well, you guys both went bald at a young age.
he did. He went bald at 19.
That's from Masteron.
His head was shaved when I first met him in '98.
He didn't have hair on the top.
Yeah.
Did Lenny hear what I said?
I don't think he maybe took it once.
It'll make your fucking hair fall out.
I think he lost it from the test.
He thinks he lost it from the test.
Test makes you lose hair.
Well, test will turn into DHT if you're not taking finasteride, which is Propecia.
Yeah, we weren't taking none of that. I never took it at all because I heard it makes your muscles look
You
softer.
get last place every year.
Nah, I bet it makes your muscles look soft. Competitors have said that. They want that, Primabol and Master on type DHT to harden up.
See, Dale takes it and Dale got third.
What did he say?
Dale.
Always goes back to Dale.
No, you want to take finasteride because that DHT causes fucking colon cancer. I mean, I don't really give a fuck if I lose my hair. I don't want to have a big section of my colon chopped out.
Yeah.
Or does it raise
Who the hell does?
enlarge your prostate as well? Possibly.
Yeah, and how often do you guys get checked? Well, you did last week, but how often
I
do you get
didn't.
checked?
I missed out.
I was gonna say I'm curious.
How often do you
Well,
get
you
your-
could check me, Nate. We could do it live.
No, come on, dude.
You don't get checked out, Jay? You don't have a doctor?
No.
That's smart.
Well, you can do
You're
it.
talking like you are a fucking doctor.
It costs $100 to get your blood work.
Why would they want to do that?
I know all my problems are linked to drinking, so unless I stop drinking, what am I going to do about it?
Yeah.
But I think you're doing pretty good.
Echo Boys is going to put me in the grave or is drinking?
Exactly.
How much does he weigh?
How much do you weigh now?
About 335.
That's a lot of weight too,
That's a lot of muscle there too.
Well, it's not. It doesn't have to necessarily be muscle.
So
It's
what
just
would you-
a lot of weight your body has to handle.
What do you
It's
think?
part
You're
of the
100 pounds overweight?
You.
I just got in an argument with Cornelius yesterday because I said I said I would be contest ready at about 240,
No.
and he said no, I'm thinking 220, and I
Yeah.
said we're not friends anymore.
No, I think the same exact thing.
Yeah, that's an insult. 220. You'd have to.
Dude, I would look like a
How tall is he? He's like
Yeah,
5'6".
6
no,
feet,
two-
6 feet
Yeah,
even?
I'm 240. You're right. I
Jay?
agree with you.
Is he 6?
240,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
I would
he's
go up.
almost
I would
my
go
height.
up to say 260.
Oh, okay.
Because if I competed at 285, then I was pretty ripped 2-3 years ago. There's no way you're gonna be 240.
Well, see, it's impossible to actually know because he has so much weight on him. Like when was the last time he was, down in the 220, 230, 240s?
Yeah, when was the last time you weighed that much?
Never.
Oh God, I haven't weighed 250 since I was 18 years old.
Yeah, and once he hit the 18, it just kept going.
You're past the point. Yeah, I think you're past the.
65. I look fucking good.
Yeah, that one picture of you in the
I think
I
bathroom.
think I could go down to about 250 and get in the physique class and wear some board shorts.
Yeah, you can't. You
No,
could,
not physique.
but you won't.
No, not physique. He'd have to go drop lower.
You're at
more
that
weight.
fat stage where you're past the point of no return. It's too
Just
much
work on your outer quad sweep.
Do you know how much I would have to eat to maintain my weight if I quit drinking?
Bullshit. You quit drinking for a month when you were here and you gained 2 pounds.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just get on some MK677.
When you drink, you're undernourished even though you're overweight.
Yeah, you're killing your B vitamins.
Malnourished and overweight.
No protein in that.
When you quit drinking and you solve your malnourishment, temporarily you're going to gain weight. And then you'll start losing weight.
Losing fat.
If you know how to do all this shit, why don't you do it?
It's called willpower and discipline.
Okay.
And alcoholism. If
I
you
have no self-control after about 3 beers.
I know.
3 beers? Is he as bad as the
Only
UK
drinks
guy?
the tall boys. They're not little beers.
just like I have no
Mullet,
self-control with the transsexuals.
After about 3 beers, all bets are off, and I might as well cancel everything I'm doing the next day.
Like Saturday, you fucking pig.
You'd be better off drinking tranny piss, Jay.
After 3 beers, it's over, man. Come back and see me in about an hour. You'll be able to talk me into fucking doing anything.
Good. We'll
That's good to know.
bring you over Lou's next
Hear that,
time.
listeners.
Bring you over Lou's place.
Lenny's in. Oh, by the way, I have to ask. The whole issue with you, not issue, but the whole situation with you and training, was that your place? That was your place?
Yes, Nate.
How did you talk the person to...
It wasn't at his place.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
What, the porn?
Yeah.
No, that was loosely.
And been able to stop. But once I get that third one in me, I'm off to the fucking races.
It's all in your head. It's called mind control, man. Mind over matter, Jay. Mind over matter.
There's people legit that just lose their shit when they're drunk.
Pawn like you.
I like my government job. I didn't go to college.
You got good benefits.
Yeah.
I can't criticize a hard-working man.
I don't have a day off this week.
John, go fuck yourself.
Go back to getting hemorrhoids in your truck.
No, I don't know what gave me that flare-up of hemorrhoids.
I've always wondered what it's like to be a trucker.
Andrew Carrera thinks that some of these nitric oxide products cause hemorrhoids.
Yeah, and increase the blood flow to that area. Open up the blood vessels. It's theoretically possible.
Because I did grab some L-arginine powder, and I started adding that to my branched-chain amino acids.
Yeah.
You got a fucking nerd right here and nerd right there.
Oh, yeah, they're both savants when it comes to this shit.
Fucking
Yeah, it'll open up
chemistry.
your blood
know
vessels.
everything.
Chemist.
They know everything.
Although,
but
no,
they
I
look
see
like
everybody
shit.
says branch chains are
fucking
worthless.
sense.
I'm hearing that left and right now from people. Blaha, Palumbo always said it. John Meadows has said it.
Said what?
Yeah, Leonard.
All they do is turn on the mTOR pathway. That's it. If there's no complete proteins going along for the ride, it's worthless.
You talking BCAs?
That's why they're saying go back to essential amino acids, highly absorbable, the powder. Sip that during a workout. There's a
Did you
protein.
guys see Tony Hughes kissing on a fucking tranny?
No. See, I heard Kai Green made a tranny video too recently. They're all jumping on the
Yeah, somebody
bandwagon.
sent me a Snapchat video of Kai Green talking to a tranny.
Telling
Now,
you.
how recent was that Kai Green video, though?
Hughes was on Instagram.
It's old,
Live,
right?
What's
and he
that?
was showing off
The
this
Kai Green video?
Thailand chick.
It's old, right?
Uh-huh.
Isn't she
Nah,
hot?
fuck that.
Did you
Yeah.
see me today?
Hot?
Yeah, he's
It's a lady boy. You guys are all faggots. Then he gave her a big kiss.
yep. Starting off a new movement. Well, let him put his tongue where the sun don't shine on one like me, then I'll be impressed. They're not going to outdo me.
I've never banged a fucking Asian before.
Well, we have one sitting to the right of me. I may get to find out.
No.
You know, I'm not really prejudiced against Asians, but I'm just not sexually attracted to them.
Oh, same here.
That's good to know.
I don't like Asian women.
Why?
I've never been
I
attracted to
don't
them.
find Asian women sexy. I don't know.
Hey,
Asian women usually don't have curvy bodies, number one.
Yeah.
well, some do. Some do. I knew a few.
Some, but
In Vegas, I knew a few of my friends, Korean friends that were women. They were really curvy, like big tits, big ass, and they were.
Well, Filipinos are because there's a lot of Spanish.
that's what I was about to
Yes,
say.
Filipinos,
Filipinos,
yeah.
especially in Vegas.
But I get what you're saying. The majority, I would say, like the majority, you're not used to seeing like
A curvy ass
Asian
comes
lady
from a
big tits
nation
ass.
that
Right.
has famine, like Africa. Their body kicks in to have that big ass to be able to sustain the birth of a child during bad nutrition, which Africa has been noted for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Because their lack of
You know,
agricultural
I'm
skills.
bad with that.
Yeah.
Through Darwinism, it's in our DNA to seek out women that can survive childbirth.
True.
No, it is.
Yes, it is.
That's probably why Lenny likes them fucking Haitian women.
Yes, they're all women. The best one I regret is not
Haitian women
men.
can deliver a fucking baby while they're out chopping down sugar cane.
exactly. I love those old school Haitians.
Baby right there in the field and go back to harvesting cane.
Well, you know what's
Yeah.
odd was Lenny couldn't get off for that tranny, but he could get off for the black Cuban girl at the strip club the day before.
It must have been stage fright, and I was given some kind of painkiller, which I didn't know what it was at the time. I'd have to ask Andrew Klura. We'll try to call him tonight, find out the name of it, but I think that had something to do with my limpness.
It's probably.
But like Jay, you said, I'm going to take your advice. I'm getting into it as a career, and I'm going to redeem myself, just like you said.
with Jay.
Is that did you hear what this pervert said, Jay?
I know. I said
Freudian
Jay.
slips.
He's talking. He's not listening.
Freudian slips.
Repeat that because we're all talking and You're about to get hung up on, so you're starting to fucking annoy me.
Redeem himself and do a video with a big raging hard-on, just nailing a tranny in the asshole.
As he's pointing,
I don't want to see any more submissive Lenny. I want to see dominant Lenny just banging the fuck out of a tranny in the rear end.
It's
you
coming
do want to see
soon.
that. Is that a Freudian slip, Jay?
It's coming
He was
soon.
pointing to Nate the whole time. you
And
were
one of
saying
these
that.
fine
Yeah, but I'm not
gentlemen
a
here will be able to do it. We'll be the filming this. One of these
Jay,
fine
I
gentlemen.
got an idea, Jay. Jay, you can film the next one. How's that?
Look,
You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Nate in one of those blonde wigs that the black women wear.
what is he saying?
He wouldn't mind seeing you with a blonde wig.
Blonde wig.
Hang that shit up. Deuces. What is that, a Floridian slip?
Would you say a Floridian slip?
Floridian slip?
Freudian, Nate.
No, I know
I did say
I
it.
know one mistake Lenny made before he made that video. He took his Cialis way too fucking late.
Exactly. Yeah, my dick was raging the whole night after that.
I'll tell you what, you
shit.
need to take Cialis the goddamn day before. It works better than that.
Yeah, I should have took a Viagra, which he did have. He had so much. Well, I won't say that.
Yeah.
That place was a
Cialis is not a quick fix. If you've got a problem, Cialis isn't going to fix that till the next day.
That is true.
Mr.
Yeah,
Scientist?
Cialis is not fast acting at
because he
all. It's
uses
very
it.
No, I know. I'm
slow
talking to
acting.
him. You should have known that.
It's a great pump inducer, better than any nitric oxide. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, don't bodybuilders take
Somebody
Viagra
did
for
a
that?
Video,
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to watch it, but somebody did a video about taking about 5 milligrams of Cialis every day.
Well,
Yes.
you're supposed to take Cialis.
That's a
Like,
PED.
At what age?
Yeah, but Lenny was taking like 20 milligrams a day.
people.
At what age did
Yeah, my
he
eyes were
recommend you
red.
taking that?
There's no recommended age. It's just if you have erectile dysfunction.
Oh.
And
Which
Cialis.
Leonard clearly does.
See, if you
Did.
really have erectile dysfunction, what doctors do is they prescribe you to Cialis, and you're supposed to take it daily. You're not supposed to just take it when you're about to have sex. And then, so when you do have sexual intercourse, you already have that. You already have that built into your system.
Well, they make a 2 milligram or 5 milligram that's daily use, and then they make the 20 milligram that's like for a weekend.
What that shit?
Well, there you go, Leonard.
Man, that must suck
Let
to
you
have to
sell
use that shit.
phone. Yeah, no shit. I'd
What?
be
Yeah,
so
Lenny
pissed
would be
off.
better off taking that 2 or 5 milligram daily.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it for.
He's a freak. He'll do 20 milligrams every
Good.
day.
He'll keep the bottle that that was for you. He'll keep yours now.
No,
since
I
you
got
didn't
him.
fucking
I got him
show
tucked
up.
away for you, Jay.
So
Don't
you
worry.
use those droppers. The
If
shit
that was
goes in your
GHB,
tongue?
it would have been gone. But anything else?
So the Cialis that you use the droppers?
I got some fucking pills.
We have pills,
a
too.
long time ago that were Viagra and Cialis in one pill. That's what you want to do. You want the fast acting with the long acting.
I never tried Levitra. Do you have anything on that, Jay?
No, I had a sample pack of Levitra a few years ago.
Is that a 3-day window?
Levitra, I guess, is right in the middle of Viagra and Cialis as far as
Oh, I
you know,
didn't know.
how quick it acts and how long it lasts.
Uh-huh.
So I just don't see the purpose of Levitra.
Oh, I thought it was longer.
If you got Viagra, you got a fast acting. If you got Cialis, you got a long acting.
Thanks.
So
Is he in town or
the
something?
one in the middle,
Yeah, he's on the road.
I don't see the point.
Bored as fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna let you go now, bro. I'm done talking about erectile dysfunction.
All right, suck a dick.
Yeah, he just keeps going and going. and
Yeah.
going. He's bored. He gets on the
he
road. He's
drunk?
fucking bored. Not yet. No. You would know if he was drunk.
Brought up some good points.
I guess. You old men with your limp dicks.
I'm 18 forever. Speak for yourself.
Okay, pal.
How long have you had this issue now?
Uh,
How long have you had to actually use? It's from all the steroids you've used.
not
chosen to
necessarily.
use.
It's
I want to say that's what it started out with.
there's different factors involved. Sometimes I'll have a raging hard on, and it is quite massive, and then other times I'm totally flaccid. Like that, I can't. But then again, I'm taking Deca, which is progesterone-based compound, 900 milligrams a week.
That's real smart.
which helps your joints. But
And one of the
Fucking
side
guy.
effects of
Just
DECA
slowly,
is
slowly
that's why they
committing
call
suicide.
AKA DECA dick.
yes,
Decadick is what?
It's when you can't get hard.
sends a negative signal to the
You're a
brain.
fucking noodle.
I prefer the Trendick.
Trend dick? Yeah.
Some people do get that.
Yeah. Trend was great. Trend is great.
Yeah.
was
You know,
like
I
a
never really.
fucking
I
animal when
think
I
I'm
took
like the
that
only
shit.
person that never really. I didn't think that it made me super insane or crazy, or I didn't have night sweats or any shit like that. The only issue that I did have was when I did come off, I broke out on my back, pretty nasty.
That's odd.
I didn't break out at all.
No, yeah. Some people see some people's body tolerates different
Yeah.
compounds, differently.
Better have
Unfortunately,
your blood tested, find out what your blood type is, and how much acid, how acidic you are.
Is that what causes the breakouts?
Probably. I don't break out much anymore.
Did you?
When I was younger, but
I hate when I fucking see that in the gym.
What?
The assholes with the tank top and they got the fucking acne all
right
over
on
their
the
back.
They
shoulders,
should
the
just
traps.
wear a fucking shirt.
Exactly. I
You
saw
know?
that at Busybody a couple weeks ago.
Get
when
out in
I
the
was like,
sun, get in a tanning
fuck
bed.
out.
That
Or
usually clears that up.
sun helps.
Oh, yeah.
Sun seriously helps. with
Yes, it
acne.
does.
Like if you have because what I used to do was I used to sit out in the sun and just kind of tan. And I swear to God, maybe in a week or two, it just
Some of those
disappears.
homeless guys that are real tan, they don't even smell because they're in the sun all the time. It takes a stink out of your body.
Now, how do you know this?
Get
you,
the fuck out
I was
of
about
here.
to ask.
Like, do you walk
No
up to homeless?
fucking chance.
Yes, those
You don't
guys that
smell.
are real tan like leather, that you'd think they'd emanate with a stink, but some of them don't.
Yeah, yes, they
Because of the
fucking
sun.
do, Leonard. Yeah, whatever. You
That's
have
why
no sense of
I
smell
sit
because
up-
you're
I sit in the
She
backyard.
shit
lives
hole.
in a
Exactly. What smells bad to you,
smells like a paradise.
right? You like to eat and smell assholes, so a homeless
Depends
guy
where-
doesn't
which one.
stink.
Oh yeah, it just reminded me.
Depends
you
which
had
one.
ass.
Come on.
You had fucking
Hey, fucking
man ass in your
fuck outta
face.
here.
Girl ass.
No, you had a fucking man's ass in your face. And I even heard that denial of showering. No.
What?
There's I
Yeah.
heard because he said something about.
Nay, you've watched a little more of that video than you let us
I told
on.
you what I watched. That was that first clip that ever came out. That went public.
What, do you study it?
No, you said I watched it a few times.
Do you
just to,
masturbate to it, Nate?
Fuck no, man.
Oh my god.
No, I just you had man ass in your face.
I did.
You sure
That's
did.
news to me.
And you had to not you said, why don't you go shower? And you got rejected on that. As far as I remember, I think.
I don't want her to shower.
What?
I didn't want her to.
You asked her. I think you did. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm
No,
not
his
pulling it up.
AC was broke
Oh,
temporarily, so I was covered in sweat.
ass sweat too.
Delicious ass sweat.
Oh my god, Leonard.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do an ass eating challenge, Nate? You
Nope.
down? Chicken.
No.
I'm the champion of eating.
You can be that champion.
You can have that title.
Yes.
And you know what, Nate? I'm going to be that title, and the views I get, they're going to make you look like the insect, Nate worm, tapeworm, pinworm that you are.
Well, I'll take that. I'll take all that.
I know.
I
I'm
don't-
taking it well.
Oh, you're such a
You're
delusional
going to take
fuck.
something. You're going to take something else.
I'm not
You'll be
taking.
begging me.
I'm
once-
just gonna take the title of.
You're
being
just going to
pinworm,
want a piece of
tapeworm.
that fame. You'll be begging me to peg you.
Begging me to what?
Peg him.
Peg him.
You'll be all dressed up.
Yeah, I mean,
Beg
look,
it. My
look,
prediction.
Brad.
Within
Even if
3
he
years.
could, he wouldn't be able to get hard. He'd have that little mushroom cap.
Nate,
Look, okay,
Maybe
I'm
for
gonna
you
be-
he could. I don't know
Nate,
if that other
you're
one.
better
Look,
off.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
You're better off taking the fifth with me, Nate, because you incriminate yourself.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. After seeing what I saw, no, I'm not even gonna go there.
Go there.
Because you're too turned
Do
on
it.
by it.
No, I'm talking about the size of your fucking. You're like Jason status. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
How
Like
do you
you're
know
Jason
this,
status.
Nate?
Now you're talking about pegging people, but I don't think you could peg anybody.
Well, we'll find out. How's that?
No,
Well,
you
Since you're
you
an
take
insect,
on-
he definitely can peg you.
All right, let's ask the maniacs out there.
you take on
do you want
the
me
other
to?
trannies.
Do you want me to peg Nate?
No, they don't.
We're gonna get a response on the podcast in the comments.
I have a tripod right here. Let's do it.
That's actually.
Do you have a wig in the
Nate,
closet
I never
too
seen
you
you
can
so
put on?
happy in your life with these smiles here.
Oh, dude, I'm just used to this shit now. So I'm like,
You're so used to it. You
his
want it.
delusions. He's just as bad as Jason with his
Nate,
fucking
you're
delusions.
twisted around. So
No, you're on Jason's level with the delusions.
Good. We can double team. We'll make a sandwich.
Oh my god.
I can't argue. Like, there's no.
We'll do a
point in
spit
arguing.
roast. Nate in the middle. Do the Maniacs want to see it? Let us know.
Dude, the Maniacs, they're fucking.
Spit roast.
The reason why they're called
Jason
Maniacs
and Lenny
because they're
spit
fucking
roast
maniacs.
Nate. So which do you want in the front and which do you want in the back? Your choice.
God. Well, neither of you would do any damage, so you can't be worried about that.
I'm done. I need some water though, for sure. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna buy you a gallon
ahead.
of water next time.
I'm not Jason. You don't have to buy me something if you drink from my
$40
fridge.
for a glass of water.
So Lenny, let me change the topic here. I'm sick of all this fucking tranny talk.
Yes.
Someone
Thank you.
emailed me a question to ask you on this podcast. I just have to find it. Hang on.
It is kind of funny though.
Where is it?
That is the oldest TV I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I know. That's probably.
I had this TV in my room.
It's an old CRT TV.
I ended up just tossing it out. I was like,
What episode are we on? 18?
18.
what happened?
Hang on, I'm looking for this. Okay, ready? This question comes to us via Facebook from Andy Last. Question. Andrew, thanks for the mints. You're very welcome. Can you ask this question, but only mention this question is from Andy? Oh shit, too late. I wanted to know why Lenny doesn't synthol his chest to fill out his pecs where the nipples are sagging.
If I could find a website or somebody instruct me on that knows what they're doing, I would definitely do it. As a matter of fact, I was more concerned about my pancake pecs on that porn video than the limp dick. Because a limp dick is easily corrected. That's not the real me, but the pecs have got me worried. That's what I was embarrassed about. It was the pecs.
You filled out though in the last week when I saw you on Saturday.
After that
It wasn't-
flu, forget it.
Yeah, you were a real.
And I've been, as I told Andrew, very sluggish and sleepy. That's no wonder you're growing.
You probably lost 15 to 20 pounds that week.
Easy.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, you look emaciated. Everybody said you were looking good though. When he's getting shredded, his stomach's going down. That's because he was throwing up for fucking 4 days.
Yeah, definitely looking into the synthol this year. But I have to really know
Synthol,
what
put it
I'm
right
doing.
into your fucking calves.
What percentage of bodybuilders do you think do that who are
They
on
say
stage?
more than 90% of pros
No shit.
Of what?
and more than
Use
75%
synthol.
of amateurs.
Oh yeah. There's a high percent. I'm gonna say it's like 90% for sure.
Damn.
And it's done so well, it's hard to tell.
When did they start using synthol?
Years.
Back in the early 90s, a German
been
invented
around.
it. His name's Chris Clark. And they were using a compound called Esicline before that.
You should talk to Boston Lloyd about
got
synthol.
some-
Yeah.
Yeah,
He put you on a good.
he's not
program.
into it from what I hear, but
What? He sells it.
he's not into it himself. But he
Well, he
does
can
sell
tell you
it.
how to use it.
Adam Pollard just texted me and asked me to tell Leonard he has inspired me to branch out to new things in the bedroom. You're a pioneer, Lenny.
Well, thanks, Adam.
You're the Rosa Parks of the porn industry.
Does that mean he's going to
Yeah.
put a strap on his
Thank you.
wife?
I don't know. What does that mean, Adam? Mr. Pollard?
I hear a lot of guys are into that, having their girls give them a strap on. Craig Titus being one of them.
And where did you hear that,
To
Lenny?
each their own.
I saw that on the podcast, one of Dave's podcasts. Maybe it was in the comment section, but
Most bodybuilders have homosexual tendencies.
You know, it's funny. I was in a adult warehouse with Livia like months ago.
Did you buy anything?
Yeah, we bought a few things. No, ass things or some crazy things.
Oh, what'd
but
you
just,
get?
Vibrators and shit like
Butt
that.
plugs?
I got a cock ring, but I don't
Anal
even,
beads.
You got a cock ring?
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck you're supposed to put on your dick, right? And
obviously,
I'm explaining it to him because he said, "What didn't you ask?"
Yeah,
what a cock
if,
ring
if you
is?"
bought anything. I wasn't expecting an answer about
Okay, yeah, no, I was just like,
Put it
I
on the
was-
base of your dick.
Yeah, you put it on the base of your dick, and it ends up keeping the blood in your dick.
So you
Like,
have
I
an
guess what it's
erectile
supposed to
dysfunction
do.
I
problem
thought
is
you
what
meant
you're
like a
saying.
Prince Albert cock ring, the one that goes like a
No,
like,
that's
like
that's
a hoop.
piercing. That's a piercing.
Oh,
That's
no,
what I
that's
thought
I
you
thought it was
meant.
a
No,
Prince
not that.
Andrew.
in your dick hole.
Anyways, so we're in an adult store, and then we're looking at shit, and I'm just like, oh my god, what the fuck do you do with this shit, right? And some other guy and his wife comes up to me and she's like, you should ask him and stuff, and he walks up to me, he's like, oh, here, this is the shit you're gonna want, right? And I'm just he's telling me, explaining to me, he's like, you're gonna want to stick this up your ass, and then it has this little like electro thing. He's like, and it zaps you. He's like, you'll never nut. He's like, you're never gonna feel an orgasm like you would this way. And he's like, you just gotta stick this like plug up your ass, and then you have to push a button. And I'm just like, and I was sitting, I was like, oh,
you put it up your ass before you have sex.
I didn't know anything about that.
And then you have to like.
I was just like, nah, I'm
Of
straight,
all the
dude.
people, Nate, he comes up to you and tells you that.
No, it was this couple. I mean, there was because I was just like looking at just like kind of like mind boggling.
Thanks
like,
for the
all
mints, Nate. Your mints are mind
all the shit in like the adult warehouse. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you just incriminated yourself.
And you bought this?
No, I didn't buy it. No, I was like, I told the guy, I was like, no, I'm straight, dude. I was like, nothing is ever gonna go up my ass. Like I was like, I'm straight on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a Freudian slip, number one.
Oh,
You've had so many.
Freudian slip.
I know.
You can't win. You know that.
I know. So I let it.
Do you even wipe? You mean you don't wipe your ass because something's going to go up your ass? To
So
wipe?
did you use the cock ring or no?
Yeah.
Did it
I
work?
still have it.
It worked.
I mean,
You have
it's
it on
honestly,
now?
it's pointless. Honestly, like you put it around it has like a little vibrating thing, and it's supposed to like rub on the girl's clitoris or whatever like that. But I honestly don't like. I just think it was like a waste of money.
How much was it?
It was like, dude, this shit is expensive there.
Wasn't
like
$100, was it?
No. But the vibrator that I got for Livia.
What else did you get? What's more you see a vibrator for?
She,
just so she thinks of him while he's gone.
Brad, did you ever
No,
get one of
it's-
your women a vibrator?
What did she name it?
I don't know. I don't think we named it. But I mean,
We named it.
We.
That's her. That's her thing.
yeah, it's her thing. But I'm saying, that fucking thing was like, I think it was like $80.
Maybe it's named Lenny.
Yeah, it's fucking expensive, dude. Shit's not cheap.
Nate, what kind of douchebag man gets a girl a fucking vibrator?
Well, we went there together. Like, I mean, what kind of dude gets pissed on by a tranny in his mouth?
An alpha
Here we
male.
go.
There you go.
Ding, ding, ding.
What kind of dude?
Fighting out of the red
What kind of
corner.
dude eats ass and likes it?
It's
An
a
alpha
man's
male.
A
ass.
man's
A
ass.
man's ass, for that matter.
I don't know about that.
It was a man's ass. Everybody's kind of, or most people, I would say, has witnessed it. A man's ass in your nose, where a guy shits out of.
Right. And she could have shit on me, too, but if she had to go. Can I borrow that cock ring, Nate? Maybe it'll work next time.
I don't think it'll fit you, bro.
He's trying. He's got to try
slide
anyway.
off.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh wow.
I highly doubt that, Nate.
Dude, you put yourself in this position with your videos being out there.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah,
any-
Andrew said looked like your ball bag was like a balloon that had the air let out of it.
Well, let's test.
You know, well, all the steroids, I mean, your
The
nuts
test.
shrivel up.
You don't
the
take
test.
HCG?
No.
You're on HCG, right? Okay. Do you do injectable HCG?
No,
That was so much better that way.
liquid.
I have a question about the porn, but I'm afraid to ask it
Oh boy.
because I was privy to a few very small clips.
I mean, you just...
I have to ask this because the maniacs probably will want to know the answer to this, so I'm just gonna fucking ask it. When she had a condom on, how fucking stupid does that sound? When she had a condom
shit.
on, was the condom full? Did she nut?
Yes, she did.
How? What caused her to? What did she do?
I would have to say me stimulating her anus with my tongue.
She came while you were eating her ass.
I'm pretty
Or his
talented.
ass?
Yeah.
She didn't fuck you in the
I'm
ass. did
pretty
she?
I'm
talented.
very talented.
Oh, see, I didn't know this, what you're talking about.
Yeah, I read some comments and
You can
I
see clearly she nutted.
Now, have you kept in contact with him?
Well, I'm sure the trolls are taking care of that quite nicely. She's still on Backpage West Palm. Farah is her name. And obviously it's her, but the photos are highly touched up.
Vera.
Vera Farah. Actually, the name's Farah. I think.
And
that's-
who made this $1,000 investment
Investment.
in Lenny's enjoyment?
He will be on the podcast in a few weeks.
Her name is Hector.
Who actually bought the tranny for him?
Oh no, who bought no?
Yeah, that's what
He'll be
I
on
was.
You
the
want to say?
podcast.
I don't want to. You can name
He'll be on
names.
the
Lenny.
podcast in a few weeks.
Okay, yeah. If you want to keep it private, you can go ahead,
I think
or
every- I
keep
think-
it until
I
then.
think
There's
everyone
nothing
pretty
private,
much knows.
Nate.
but
Yeah,
I don't want to say anyone's names.
Oh, then I probably know too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like you and your cock rings and vibrators.
Yeah, well, after they had Adam Clora filmed like a heart-to-heart conversation between you and Lou.
That's a good one,
He put
yeah.
it on his YouTube.
Yeah, it's got a
channel.
lot of hits. I'm sure it's really coming up there.
I started watching it, but then I didn't finish it. But it started pretty good. Lou's a good guy.
He is. Got me to do my debut, so.
Well, I wasn't saying it for that, but
Well,
He was the.
yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
I'm going up. Nate's going down.
The quality, you could film so much better quality, Nate. You should.
And the
No. I mean,
Yeah, Nate.
Nate'll be doing
The
some.
editing you could do on that, oh, can you imagine?
what kind of editing can you do on like porn?
You
It's
probably
usually
could
just
edit
like you
cock
get
on
a.
Leonard.
You would usually just like get a shot, like a, I guess like a money shot, whatever, like that. No, a money shot
depends.
is actually where you nut, right? That's
Yeah.
a money shot.
A money
okay.
shot can when somebody takes a dump on you. A steamer, Cleveland steamer.
Do you is that your thing?
Certain times, yeah. And I got to be on certain substances.
Like when you like substances as like
Phenibut.
GHB?
GHB.
Oh, yeah.
So when he's like not all there up here.
Yeah, GHB.
And I'm
comes
sure
out
your
the
days
first.
on the
Have
meth.
Have you ever tried GHB?
No, I never did.
I'm
I had
sure-
a lot of friends that that used it back in the day.
Me too. I took it. I remember taking it in school, a scoop, just a cap, and that was the first time I took it. I went to my math class, and there's this girl sitting next to me, and I started talking all kinds of shit loud too.
Yeah.
You were like, it
can't
was like you're
stop.
drunk, right?
You're uninhibited.
Yeah,
Beyond
you don't give
that.
a fuck.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured.
And then you'll pass
Just
out,
look at them.
slobber,
I
come
was
out.
all
It's
over.
known as a date rape drug.
After that class, I just went right home. I threw up and went to sleep.
And you probably got the best sleep of your life. It puts you in a deep sleep.
Yeah.
It's what Tony is a believer. It's the number one anti-aging thing 'cause it releases GH naturally. And some say it's like
What, sleeping?
GHB, yeah. And some people have said it's the best recreational drug they've ever tried. But when you get sick, it's rough. It's like being on a bad
Who says
boat,
that
seasick.
GHB is one of the best recreational drugs?
It's all over the internet.
Is it? I would almost say like in comparison to like ecstasy or Molly, like that's one of the drugs, or cocaine.
It
I
hits you
would
hard
say.
harder, the G.
Well-
But you get a window of like half an hour that's incredible.
Ask anyone over the age of 60. They'll tell you Quaalude is the best recreational
Yeah.
drug.
Yeah, I
you'll
guess it's
try.
just where you're from or like your
Right.
age.
Where you,
Yeah.
exactly.
For
What
us,
area you're from.
ecstasy. is
On
probably
that
the
meth,
best.
did you ever
Yeah,
do-
I would say ecstasy.
Did you
Like
ever do anything perverted on the meth? Because I was told by somebody that meth drives them over the edge. And
yeah, it
sexually.
does. It definitely makes you like. Well, okay, so when you first do meth, you can't get hard for shit.
Right.
Like, dude, you're a fucking like. No matter if you could have the most sexiest woman in the world in front of you, and you're not gonna get hard, and you want to, but you have no control of your dick at that time. But after you tolerate meth for a while, and then you can finally get hard, and then you could fuck for hours, and it's fucking exhausting, to be honest. Like I remember, like when I think about those days, just like doing like fucking and shit. I would just like, dude, I'd go for hours and just be sweating, and then your dick would get raw. Like, I mean, my shit would get raw as fuck. But then you like, in that moment when you're high, you just don't really give a fuck. It's like you're horny as shit, and it never really fades. Sometimes I just had to quit because I was like, okay, this is going too long.
So it's something you shouldn't even mess with.
Meth?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody should fuck with meth.
No.
Good.
Well, you're thinking of trying it?
No,
Definitely
no,
can't
never.
with your
Never.
heart.
It's no. Thanks for the info, cock ring, Nate.
There goes another one now.
Cock ring Nate. There you go. That's it.
I am dubbed the cock ring Nate now.
You have more fucking
That's
nicknames
it.
than anybody.
I know.
That's
Yes,
it.
Nate, you wearing the ring today?
I think it's more than Jason these days.
That's it.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that was your engagement ring, a cock ring.
Makes sense, actually.
a cock
If you have a
ring.
marriage, use a cock ring instead of going the traditional marriage route. Andrew and I discussed this. Brad, you want to go into detail? I understand you were. I guess he doesn't.
That was what?
It's a
I
podcast.
understand that women were going nuts over you at St. Patrick's Day Parade in Delray Beach on a weekend.
Just
on
one.
Saturday.
That was funny though.
Was she attractive?
Who?
I think she was. She looked pretty attractive.
Wow.
That's Nate.
Nate, why don't you explain this? Tell us what you saw. Be the eyes and ears.
Oh well, I mean, it was like crowded, you know, on the Ave. I think she was blonde, you know, white woman, blonde. She looks kind of tipsy.
Wow.
Grabs his beard. And it
Grabs
just,
his beard.
Yeah, grabs his beard and just walks past, and then saw and was like, "One having that." That was it.
she looked.
She was not having it. Nope.
Oh no. She walked right.
I was
into
like,
it.
I almost grabbed my camera. World. No, I'm just kidding.
World
Grab
star.
his beard. That's a new one. I wasn't expecting.
And she
that.
didn't she admit? She's like, oh, I thought he was.
I couldn't help it. She said
Wow.
something like
He
that.
was like,
She said,
he had
"Oh,
the
she
hat
said,
on.
I'm so sorry. She would. They, you know.
He had the hat on
whatever.
forward. He had the glasses on. He looked super like
What glasses?
douchebag of the century. Just kidding.
You wearing
Oh, my hat
sunglasses?
backwards?
And
No.
a cock ring?
Wait, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? No, but seriously, what did you say?
Is Brad wearing sunglasses?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
fucking sunny out, Lenny.
Fuck, I bring my sunglasses and I didn't even wear them. I always because I was taking photos, so like I can't do that with glasses on.
Interesting.
We had a good time though. It was fun. You would have liked it.
I know. I was at work thinking, I wish I was there, but what are you going to do?
Calling sick.
I think I had like maybe from the 25 wings that I bought, I think I had like maybe 6 of them. I think that was all I had that whole day.
Yeah, I think I had like 3 or 4. That other. The
He
British
demolished.
kid
He
ran
demolished the
out.
fries. The first one.
He knocked the shit over. He was a
Tell
mess.
before I got there. Tell the story about how he got in a fight with a chick. What happened with that?
Oh,
One of
yeah.
the 2 guys from the UK.
That
who-
girl deserved it though. She.
She's a fucking bitch.
I guess he like. I don't know. We were talking and he kind of like backed into her, like bumped her.
On
just a
accident,
little.
1000%
And she
accident.
turned around and just like slapped his beer out of his hand. The beer fell to the ground, but he caught it and it started foaming up. So he just fucking sprayed her with it.
Dude, she was just like she just seemed like some entitled like.
She
Bitch.
totally deserved it.
Yeah.
Well, he told me that if we were in the UK and that had
Oh, that would have been
happened,
fighting. Yeah.
he said he would have headbutted her once, and that would have been it, and he would not have gotten arrested.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, he said he would not have gotten. Here he would have gotten arrested. There he wouldn't have.
Especially with all the cops that
I
were
love
out.
the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost not worth going with the police presence down there. You can't even have a good time.
I didn't really notice many cops.
Only on the major
Yeah,
intersections.
just on Atlantic Avenue because they closed it down, so they were walking up and down.
Caught after me and Andrew Calora. And,
But you could have that day. You could have open container. I don't know. Is that law changed or was that just
No.
for that? Because everybody.
No, I don't. No. I don't like. It was only for the taco place. There was, and I don't know why we were able
walking
to.
around
I don't know
everywhere with
why
beers.
we were able to walk out with the beers, but the other place, they weren't even allowed to leave like a certain spot. Because, dude, one of the UK guys tried to dart, and the big bouncer dude grabbed him. He's like, and he pulled. He's like, "Nah, I told you," because he had beers. Because he wanted to bring one for you. He had one for me. He had, and he was like, "No." He's like, "I'm not trying to be an asshole to you, dude." But he's like, I cannot let you. I'm just doing my job. And then, he's like, why the fuck did you try to run? He's like, dude, out of the slowest guy everywhere, you try to run like this? He's like, what makes you think that you would have left with how slow you were running? He was actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys were.
But yeah,
wild,
that
man.
place, they wouldn't let you leave with beer. Nothing. And you couldn't go in there, or obviously you wouldn't have beer going in there. But
I brought my cup in there. I ended up leaving it there.
oh, okay. Yeah, but the other taco place, they didn't give a shit.
No.
And cops even saw me. Well, I think I had a beer or
We were
something like
standing
that.
right outside.
Yeah.
with beers.
There were thousands of people out. How
Yeah.
can
Oh,
they, in
man.
any way, shape,
Yeah.
or form, control?
Well, a lot of
Anyone
people go
who's
there and like
drinking.
camp out. They bring coolers and shit.
that was a perfect 75-degree
know.
sunny day,
Oh, it was
not a cloud in the
great.
sky.
It was a
Yeah.
perfect
And
day.
I had to work. Man, oh, man.
Lenny, tell the story. What happened with you and Kalora last weekend when you went out on the Ave when some girl left the nightclub, and what did Kalora say to her? You remember that? He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were with Prince Charming or Mr. Perfect."
Yeah, we
over
saw
here."
a girl in an old-fashioned World War II bomber jacket. A couple nice brunettes, probably 20, 21. A little bit drunk. They were obviously checking them out, so they milled around us, and one of the girls was lighting up a douche flute. And I told her, why don't you burn me with that? I said, right on my arm, burn me. Oh, I couldn't do that or whatever. So Andrew's talking to the other one. Oh, you're kind of cute. I like your jacket. She's like, thank you. And he's like, I think he said, hey, what are you guys doing for that? Oh, she's like, I'm waiting on Mr. Perfect. So we were thinking, oh, this ought to be good. So we took a walk down the street a little bit. This is at nighttime, Delray Beach, Atlantic Avenue. We walked back, and this total douche, coward, wimp cookie cutter was talking to her. And Andrew came up to him with his eyes and looked right in his face, looked at her and said, so that is Mr. Perfect, huh? He looked and he just shook his head. And he said, what's so perfect about that? And the guy looked at him, I'm with her, whatever. He got scared. He's with a group of 6 people. And we were just standing there looking. So then we took a walk down the other end. And I'm thinking, nothing's changed, you know. You're a hot girl, and you're basically brushing us off for some cookie-cutter cunt, which is what this kid was. So next thing you know, here comes Delray Beach Police, pulls right up to us. Guy gets out of his car, tall cop. He's like, I saw you guys walking up and down the avenue all night. And I'm thinking to myself, so's everybody else. I didn't want to slip off to him. It was getting late. You know, it would have escalated, which it usually does. And I just looked, I said, you know what, it's my first time out here in 10 years and nothing's changed. The same old cookie cutters. He started laughing, the same old, you know what. I said, this very, very, very overrated scene. He's like, yeah, which I diffused the situation really nice. But obviously those cookie cutter cunt millennials called the police.
That's why I don't kick it out.
That's a real man for you.
That's Jason's
Mr.
spot.
Perfect. I mean, that shit, where I came from back in the 80s, if you're out walking with a hot girl, you better prepare to fight. That's just the way it was. And if you're going to back down from somebody or call the cops, I mean, I've known guys that gotten...
Then you're a pussy.
Yeah, jumped by 5 or 6 guys, and the girl stayed with him because he put up a fight. But it's just ridiculous. You know, and if a girl likes that, shame on her. She likes a douchebag wimp like that.
And he'll probably be the type of dude that is probably that beats her or something like that. I don't know why I said that, but
Probably.
Dude, that
But Nate, in some instances, I'm wondering. There's a woman. I mean, it's been done for centuries in all cultures. Should you be able to give a woman a smack like you should do a kid, a spoiled kid?
You're asking my opinion?
Yeah.
I've never smacked a woman.
Not even when you're on meth?
Sometimes I'll see something or hear something, and I'm like, sometimes that bitch deserves to get smacked, you know? Sometimes I'll see him. I don't think I would ever be able to.
Not even on meth back in the day?
No, the worst for me that I ever did is my ex-girlfriend got in my face and was like spitting, and she was like so close to my face, I kind of like just like kind of soft headbutted her because she was like super, and she was like fucking belligerent. I was just like, back, like just not like hit like that, but I used my head to push her face away from it.
It's more devastating than a punch. And by the way, in my porn video, I got spit on. Did you see that scene?
No.
I kind of liked that. I thought her spit on me.
No, I don't think I saw that.
You ever see Jay Cutler do a video like that? No. Does he do things like that behind closed doors? Probably. Does he have the guts to put it out like me? Probably not.
No.
That's why he's retired and my career's just starting.
I wouldn't say he's retired from bodybuilding, but he's definitely not retired. Just from the whole bodybuilding aspect, he's done.
Well, I hear he's a real party animal now, living in Vegas.
Well, he's always lived in Vegas.
Show us your stuff, Jay.
I've been to his neighborhood where he lives at.
Yeah.
And
You jerking off in his
No,
mailbox?
that's like this is when I was like,
That's the shit that
fucking
you would
crazy.
do.
That's when I was like doing, my
did
crimes.
that.
I would do crimes around the area he lived
What do
in.
you mean crimes?
Crimes, the shit that I was into.
Like such as what? Crimes?
I was breaking into cars, stealing cars, shit like that.
Stealing cock rings from cars, maybe?
I mean, if there was a cock ring in the car, it's there. But I'm not there. I'm not there to steal the cock ring.
Nate, king of the cock rings. Nate, didn't you have a conscience that you were worried about somebody working hard with their own personal property and you just come and make a mockery of it? Was that going through your mind at the time?
No, you don't have a conscience under the influence of meth. What the fuck?
So it's all selfish, it's all about the high.
Yeah, it's all, dude. You don't give a shit about anything else.
Would you steal from your parents and
I
family?
did.
Oh my god.
I did steal from my parents. I stole from my dad. Like, dude, I paid my parents back of the shit that I did. But like, I remember this one time, my dad let me into his house. I was staying with him. I was trying to get sober. This is one of the times I was trying to get sober. My dad went out of town for, I think it was gone for like 2 weeks or whatever. I'm like, okay, dude, I'm broke. What am I gonna do? We have this like 42-inch or like 52-inch flat screen. Pull that shit off. Went to the pawn shop. Fucking pawned it for like, I think I got like $800 or something, or $900. I ended up, what I did though, I was like, okay, I have 2 weeks to get it back now. So I have $900. I just got to pay him back. As long as I get it back, I'm in the clear. I fucking got the money back. I tripled or whatever my money, right? I got the TV back out, put it back home, and then I had money in my pocket, drug money or whatever I had. went fucking to the casino, gambled it, lost everything, took the TV, put it back in the pawn shop, and then completely lost the TV.
And what'd your father say when the TV was missing?
Oh, dude, I didn't talk. I was too embarrassed to talk to him after that. I left. I didn't talk to him for like 3 years or something like that. When I came back, I
Holy shit.
yeah, like 2 or 3 years. I didn't talk to him, because I was too embarrassed. But I did pay him back though. I ended up paying him back for that shit. I felt like terrible.
Are you on speaking terms with him today?
Oh yeah, dude, we're good. Yeah, well, he already knew he knew how fucked up I was in the head. To me, even the things I think about today, I'm like, oh, I cringe at the shit I used to do. Yeah, especially awful. When it's like with my dad like that. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't believe I think about it and I'm like, fuck, dude. Sometimes it hits me when I'm like sleeping, swear to God. Or I'm just thinking, when you're sleeping, you're like, God, I'm a fucking idiot.
Can't believe you're capable of doing it.
Yes, it's crazy, man.
Oh, I talked to my father once in 30 years and not making the NFL. He won't talk to me. Hell.
And that's just a small percentage.
I'm sure there's more to it than that.
There's just a small percentage of the shit that I did. There's so much more that I just think about. I'm like, fucking, I'm an idiot.
You were what? Did you say you were a good boy?
Well, other than the jerking off, which was highly fun, it got me off. Jerking off in front of all the young girls, and I was young too.
Are you talking about just growing up in society? You were not involved in crimes?
No, I had curfew. You're in bed at 8 o'clock on a school night, even at 16. I remember I got nailed for it. I had to punch a kid in the face because there was a cheerleader that came over the house. It was like 8 o'clock, and they wanted some money. They're selling something for the fundraiser. And of course, my mother brought her in and gave her some money. And my father said right in front of her, bedtime, because we were all sitting in the living room. And I guess the cheerleader went and told the whole damn school that Lenny got to go to bed at 8 o'clock. And I think my father did it on purpose.
To embarrass you.
Yeah, but
what a prick.
Once the fists fly, that shit stops real quick, let me tell you. Which is what he told me.
Why, they were picking on you? And
because
you
ever
somebody?
had a problem with somebody? A guy, he goes, you punch him in his nose as hard
I'm
as
16
you can.
years old.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we had 3 channels. I remember he made me change the channel. I was watching a show called 8 is Enough because there was maybe a girl stripping or something.
And this is when you were 16?
No, it was like 12 or something. He
made
me change the channel for that. So.
See, I used to, in high school, because we lived in a 2-storied house, and then, when everybody would fall asleep, I would just sneak out the window and crawl to the edge of the roof and just jump. It was a pretty high drop, too. I think it was maybe 10 or 11 feet.
It's probably at least 12.
Yeah, it was pretty high because I remember 10, I was always terrified because it was at night. I was always terrified. I'm like, okay, don't fuck your shit up. You know what I mean? Because you're in the air like.
And what the hell were you jumping off a building at night to go out and do?
Oh, this is my house. I'd sneak out all night and then come back at 5 or 6 in the morning and then go to fucking school
How would you get back up in?
Oh, so me and my brother, on the side of the house there's a little wall. I swear to God, we'd have to do some Mission Impossible shit. We'd get on the wall, and the house is right there. The roof to jump on, we had to jump and grab onto, and the roof was the kind of it's. I forgot what roofs are made of, but it was this. It's not glass, but it's like a clay glass.
The ceramic tile.
Ceramic, exactly what it is, and it's slanted. So we'd have to jump and grab onto it, and then lift ourselves up. And my sister, I swear to God, she would hear the shit. And she would snitch on us every fucking time. Every time.
Can we see a picture of your sister right now?
No.
Oh, my God.
Why not?
They're all hefty. They're all really hefty. And plus, I don't no.
And how come you're so well built?
Well, they're my stepsisters.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all Hispanic. They all have
So there's no
kids.
Korean in them.
No Korean. The only
getting back to what were you doing when you jumped out of this?
Oh, we'd go out and I'd either we'd just go get high all night or we'd go skate all night, some shit like that.
Sound familiar, Brad? Don't you guys want to sleep?
At that age, you don't really care about sleeping.
You have so much energy, man.
That is true.
Yeah, in school, I was I would be up I would do what I have to do because, believe it or not, I graduated. But I would do what I have to do, and then the rest of the time I just fall asleep. When I get out of school, I'm like, poof, I'm good to go, you know?
Yeah. Get a second wind.
Yep. Fucking miss those days though.
Not even Trump could build a wall to keep you from going out at night.
But so as far as my brothers and sisters, I have one full blood brother. He's like, same mom, same dad. I have 2 half brothers. They're Taiwanese and half Puerto Rican. It's like, I think it's Chinese actually, because my grandma like messes me up sometimes. I think it's Chinese and Puerto Rican. So we have the same dad. They have a different mom. And those are like, I have my real brother and then my other half brothers, Ray and Rennie. But the rest, I have 1 stepbrother and I have 3 stepsisters.
Do they look at your social media channels?
Yeah, they watch it. They think it's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
They like Leonard.
They don't know about Leonard, but they know about Jason. like my brother, when the first time he saw me, or when I went to Vegas to go visit there, like one of his first questions was like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with Jason?" He's like, what's the deal? Like, he's like, is he like, is he all there? I'm like, oh, he's
No, he's not.
I'm like, and he's like, also, like a lot of my uncles, and my nephews, they watch this shit too. They watch it too, and then they would ask like, "Oh, what's up with that guy, Jason? Like, what is he, like, autistic or something?" I'm like, it's like a weird long story.
I don't think he's anything but Jason.
And one of the things, that they all say
is
just
Jason.
His voice.
I don't think you could put him in a cookie cutter psychological.
That's why Leonard has a soft spot for him, because he's not a quote unquote cookie cutter.
Exactly.
But he's an annoyance. He's a fucking.
He was.
What is the real definition of a cookie cutter, though?
Somebody that does.
Because you use that very loosely.
Does something that they have just because other people do it. They don't think through why they're saying it or why.
Okay, that makes sense.
They hear the type of people that go to the fair for what? I came to Florida in the '90s. The big thing
so
was,
basically,
you go to the fair. I said, "What the hell?"
Driving
is
a car. I mean, he's just.
Well, to a point, but if you're want to enable yourself not to do certain things.
So since Jason, how is he not classified as a cookie cutter though?
There's nobody like him.
Yeah.
Nobody like him on this earth.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'll give you that too.
Yeah, I'll definitely agree with you.
Well,
on
actually,
that one.
Andrew grew up in Manhattan. I'm sure you've seen people just like him on the subway at nighttime.
And a lot of those people
but I avoided them.
Yeah, exactly.
But a lot of them are scammers. They do that and they get.
Oh, he's not a fucking scammer,
right?
He's the biggest scammer we know.
True.
What are you kidding me?
That is true.
He's South Florida's
I just wanted to mention
number 1 scammer.
I was watching on the internet with my new smartphone that they showed the mental asylums in Great Britain in the 1950s, and I suggest everyone look it up. In addition to lobotomies and electric shock therapy, one of the treatments was injecting lethal doses of insulin into psychiatric patients. And they would show these people being injected, and then 15 minutes later, breaking out in that sweat, which you do, which happened to me when your blood sugar gets too low, and nobody's giving them any glucose or any type of food.
Potentially
and
killing them.
they're saying that person, you could probably kill them, but these people would actually, the mental condition they were suffering from disappeared, obviously because they were close to death's door, and they probably couldn't even think anymore. But that was actually, I was shocked. So I guess it must be pretty hard to, and I'm sure people have died, but it's pretty damn difficult to kill yourself from insulin.
Okay, well, so
I mean, they were getting, I don't know the exact dosage, but they were massive dosages they were injecting.
Of insulin?
Yes.
And it wasn't killing the people?
No, well, the lobotomies, obviously, they found out how bad that was, and the shock therapy, there was some benefits to that. Very cruel, it was very painful. But I was shocked when I saw that last night.
And how do you know this is true, though?
It is. It's a documentary, legitimate BBC documentary. And
You sure you weren't watching the tranny BBC?
No, that stuff, like I said, until I get into the business, a lot of that porn is cookie cutter porn. I got great scenarios lined up, and
all right,
let's hear one.
It's going to involve
I'm
women,
interested.
Whatever.
What would be the perfect plot for a Lenny porno?
See a hot girl squatting at the gym, huge ass, and I get behind and spot her. I get behind him. And all of a sudden, here comes the bulge.
Yeah, correct.
Bulge sticks out, Just get it on right in the gym. Hang her upside down from the power rack.
Oh, my God.
Do some 69s where she's upside down. Goes on.
And that means that you're dick in your mouth, too.
That's, and balls across the nose.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You are a sick fuck.
Hey,
What gym are you going to be able to get away with that at? You can just do it in your backyard.
Yeah, we'll do it at the backyard gym, but they're coming soon. And one
You're
of these fine gentlemen here will be behind the camera.
Yeah, okay,
You're
buddy.
gonna scold her for not wiping down the equipment after she uses it.
Actually, if my protein drink doesn't go where it's supposed to go, like down my throat for my protein, my post-workout highly absorbable protein.
Awkward
sick
silence.
Because we're picturing him doing this shit.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
Yeah,
And
sorry.
Nate's getting a bulge in his pants.
No, I'm not.
By the way, did you guys see the video where when I was singing, Andrew Calora was really packing heat?
No.
Somebody made a video. They showed him. I don't know what the hell he had in his pants.
I don't either.
Did you see that video?
I saw the video.
What
was it?
Something was sticking out, and somebody made a comment.
Where? What
Andrew
video?
Calora,
When I see the video, I filmed the video
he's really
Which
packing some
one?
heat.
when Lenny was singing at Busybody.
Oh, and Andrew was standing next to him.
He's got a big bulge in the left side of his shorts.
He's packing heat.
He likes you singing to him. Interesting.
Maybe that's your victim.
Nah.
No?
Like he said, I'm not gay, I'm perverted. He hit the nail on the head.
He said that you're not gay,
he's a
that
very
you're own
smart guy.
perverted?
He knows
He's not
me.
gay. He's perverted.
Everybody knows I'm not a... Like he said, you see some faggot with a beard walking around with tight pants. That's what the gays like. That's what they are.
Well, I mean...
I like them tits and ass and a pretty girl's face.
And you like dick in your mouth.
Yep, from a girl.
Well, there's...
Fucking weird. I don't even know. What
Look,
to say.
Well,
girl-
don't do it.
It's just, we go around in circles.
won't.
Yeah.
It's not.
you can't argue.
No, that's just what he likes. Hey,
Yeah.
to each his
I
own.
said it's a love
At
hate.
least, listen. That's why we respect you, because you're not.
I don't like it, but it gets you off and it demeans you at the same time. It kills birds with one stone. Dale Chance strutting around in Publix with sunglasses. He's not going to want to hit the weights hard.
Yeah, his hat
But when I
backwards
got
and
people at
sunglasses.
LA Fitness who used to come up to me and say hi, giving me dirty looks, you know what I say? See how fucking gay I am. Get on that fucking deadlift bar, pulling up 7-8 plates soon for reps.
You.
They better think in the back of their minds, they better hope I'm not gay, because I usually could get them after the workout in that fucking bathroom and peg them.
With that pecker.
There's cookie cutters with the tattoos and the leggings and whatever the fuck they're wearing.
Hold on. I have to ask you, though. How much did you say you were deadlifting now?
I'll be deadlifting 7 plates on a rack deadlift real soon. I did 5 plates for
Oh,
double
rack.
digits.
Okay. Okay, there's a big difference between rack pulls and deadlifts.
Yeah.
Although you crouched there making comments about the picture we took the other day, why you went down pretty far.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you do that with a squat?
I do it, dude.
You never go down that
No,
far
I
with
do.
a
You haven't
squat.
seen me squatting. My squat form is totally different.
No shit.
It's in the bucket.
Tell
So
them
the
why you
weights-
were squatting that low, though. You wanted that view.
Yeah, the eye level view with the baddie with the fatty. They chickened out.
Just staring at her
Did
snatch.
you know her little what do they call it?
Cuck.
Boyfriend?
Yeah, simpleton.
Simpleton?
Yeah. That gutless fuck, cuck
Gutless?
that doesn't have the balls to defend his girl in a proper way.
I don't think he wasn't even out there the whole
He
time.
saw it. He didn't have the balls.
No, I don't, because if he saw it, he probably definitely would have said something. Because he said something to me, you weren't there.
It's what would he
I don't
say?
remember seeing him.
What
No,
would he say there?
he walked up. Before early in the training, I think we were on the shoulder. That guy that walked up to me, he's like, "Oh, what's up?" And I started, chatting with him a little bit, and I told him, "Oh yeah, Lenny's here, dude. Go say what's up to Lenny." It was that guy.
Did
I
he?
can't remember.
I don't know if he ever actually walked up to you. I was like,
What
"Oh
do you-
yeah,"
what
because
do you
he's never
think-
met you.
Honestly, what would you think he would say to me?
No, he's a big fan.
He
Well, he's
watches.
a big
He apparently
fan.
watches our stuff,
Yeah,
and
he's-
his girlfriend,
he's
I guess, apparently
He's a
didn't
big
know.
fan. Tell him to have his girl spend the night with me. So much of a
Yeah,
true
that's
fan
just
you
what he
are.
wants to do.
I think there's
asshole.
a line.
He's a fan.
Oh, if he's a fan, you're such a what? Share pussy. Why don't you get your own pussy?
He doesn't like pussy.
Yeah. So what do you?
Next thing you're going to do is say I'm entitled like Jason.
Yeah.
He likes dick and
Exactly.
ass
That fucking
and
dope.
piss.
Yeah, he thinks, oh, I'm back. Yeah, we're all good. I'm back with the Misfits.
A lot of people actually really truly think he's like really buddy with you guys.
What happened is he did an apology video, and then he reached out to me and Andrew texting us. Did an apology video.
And
I'm
he
sorry.
did it only for the fact that he needs to try to,
bring back some type of relationship.
No one would even be talking about any of this if he did not post that unsolicited quote-unquote apology video. That's the only reason why anybody's even discussing this or talking about it. Very smart marketing move on Jason's part. And like we always say, there's a motive behind everything he does. And he knew that if he posted that video saying, I apologize to the Misfits, we're friends again, he's going to plant the seed in everyone's head. Oh, I'm back with them. They're going to roll out the red carpet for me, just like they've always done before.
Bullshit.
Just so everybody knows, don't believe the hype.
Yeah.
Right away, he was already asking for shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Right.
exactly.
With Andrew.
He
And
just wanted back in with the T-shirt website,
Which will never
which
happen.
he a month before was accusing us of stealing from
Yeah.
him from, right? So, no.
And there are handfuls of people that believe what Jason says. Oh, Brad's a fucking asshole, which he is a fucking asshole.
Right,
You know,
I don't think that.
He's an asshole to everyone.
Yeah,
right.
that's his personality.
He's not an asshole to me.
Yeah, he is.
I'm just honest. I tell you
That's
what I
right.
feel. You know, I never bought into Jason's bullshit. I don't fucking stroke his
You
ego
haven't.
like this guy.
The whole time.
Because he's a delusional. Some people need a slap in reality. It's just come on, man.
There are two different camps here in this whole Genova-verse. Camp number one says that the Delray Misfits need Jason. Jason is the Delray Misfits. He provides the men's. He is the straw that stirs the drink. He has to come back with us. Without him, we're not shit. Then there's the other camp that says the Delray Misfits do not need Jason. Jason is a cancer. He just ruins videos. Keep him out of the Misfits. They do bigger and better things without Jason.
Which is the majority of people, by the way.
I agree with you. But it reaches a point where, Brad and I get instant messages and private messages every single day. We read comments on Instagram. Like, we don't know who the fuck to believe anymore. Like,
Right.
I don't know. It fucks your head up. You read one section of comments saying this, take Jason back. You read another section of comments saying, good, I'm glad you guys, got rid of Jason, keep him out of the videos, and then it starts to fuck with your head after a while.
But that doesn't make up our mind. We deal with him on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
What these people see is only a glimpse of our life. They don't know what all the shit that we've had to put
They
up with.
create their
this
own
jerk-off.
imaginary
events
in their head.
I mean, we've been pretty honest with most of the shit, but there's some shit we can't talk about,
Yeah.
But still, he's a fucking cancer.
If we rolled out the red carpet for Jason and we started doing videos with him again and we started with the T-shirts with him again, which at the end of the day, that's what this is all about.
And it's not going to
He
fucking
wants
happen.
back in with the T-shirt thing.
Right. Because right away he's asking Andrew, oh, can we put the T... It's never going to happen again.
Like, without even properly having a conversation.
He never has consequences for his fucking actions. Nope. And guess what? This is your consequence.
It's only a matter of time before we would get burned again and we would have to put out fires with our fire extinguisher again. We don't want to deal with that shit anymore. We've done it enough times off camera. We've done it a few times on camera. We've done it a bunch of times. Shit people don't even know about. We're done with it. We can't keep, round and round we go. We can't do this shit anymore. It's done. I'll always take Jason's calls. I'll always be available for him. If he wants to speak to me, he knows I'm a phone call away. He can text me. I'll respond back. But in terms of all this stuff that we do, we have to exist in parallel universes. And I'm sorry if that destroys Mence or potentially kills Mence, but we need our own fucking peace of mind here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he's very difficult.
People don't
he's very
realize
difficult to deal with.
He's relentless, man. People don't realize it.
Yeah, you see how much he's strung PJ along for years too, and squeezed
after
him
enough.
penny.
After he did that whole apologize to you guys. I hadn't met. We hadn't met because. He asked me to take him out, and he tried to make a deal with me taking him out for his birthday. He's like, "Hey, I swear to God, that was his."
He reached out to
How does he
everybody.
make a deal?
His
like
text
that?
message was, "He's like, hey, let's make deal." He's like, "You take me out to eat, blah 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 blah. I haven't. You owe it, like blah blah blah, like all this crazy
owe
shit."
me.
Yeah.
And I'm
thinks
just
he's
like,
owed.
and
He
I
thinks
told,
he's
and I was being honest with him. I told him like, "Look, dude, I was like, in the past, I've taken you out on your birthdays. I've got you gift cards, whatever like that. And then you still, even after all this shit in the past, you still want to be a fucking asshole to me and still talk shit about everyone that comes in contact with you. If my name gets brought into it, he just wants to talk shit about me. I don't give a shit. But I don't care if he talk. I really don't. But him trying to act like he's my best friend after the fact, and him like thinking like I forgot about everything.
He thinks you're a sucker. That you'll. His problem
and
is
I was a sucker in the past.
He thinks everybody's as stupid as he is. That's his fucking.
It's like
problem.
if you're a guy and your girlfriend cheats on you and you keep taking her back. You know, you're a sucker.
Exactly.
It's the same concept.
See, and
fool me once, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me twice, shame on me.
I mean, in the past though, like I've let like there's a lot of shit like that you guys haven't seen with me and Jason that like I've never posted or anything or never just
Same
because
with us.
it make him look like it's just shit I never wanted to put out there. I don't even know where I was going with this anymore. Brain farting because I got to piss.
Here, Nate. Right here.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Open up, Lenny. Don't drop your cock ring in the toilet.
He's going to close and lock the door.
Jason did a live stream this morning from the gym, and he said, "Yup, I'm back with the Delray Misfits."
Like we talked about, we said thank you for the apology, but fuck you. I mean,
but we didn't. I mean, I would have appreciated a personal phone call.
Yeah, instead of doing it online. Like, why did you have to do that online?
We both know why. Like I just said, it was a complete PR move on his part. Big Rob Fitness was 100% correct when he said Jason is much more shrewd and clever. I don't know if I'll say smart. I'll say shrewd and clever than people give him credit for. He knows how to manipulate situations to impose his will, so to say,
Jason,
and try to dictate.
You want to
things.
become relative again? Do like Big Lenny did. Get your old tranny and outdo me on film. Guarantee
you
you'll
think
be
he's
the
going to
man.
pay $1,000 for a tranny?
Well, he doesn't have to. The one he was with.
That little shim?
Shit.
Your bathroom smells like pancakes, kind of.
Is that from you?
No. Just I think it's from the candle.
It's
It's
from my
hazelnut.
pecs,
Oh, yeah.
Nate.
It's hazelnut, but it smells kind of like
That's
pancakes.
from your pecs.
You want to eat? Does it remind you of that pancake eating contest, Nate?
No. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. But
Anyways,
your voice is going
So anyway,
off
it's fine. We just said, like Andrew said, if he calls, if we answer, we answer. If we don't, we don't. If we run into him at the gym, fine. But we're not filming with him. We're not doing any of that bullshit.
Yeah.
The other day when he showed up, when I told him, you might want to leave.
He was out of that gym so fast.
Yeah, it was like
Brad
a few
told
words.
him, Jay Masters said, he's coming.
Well, because Jay said he was going to be there at noon, and Jason shows up at like 11:55. I said, if I was you, I'd leave right now, because Jay will be here any minute. And his face,
He slowly just made his way to the treadmills.
He's just gone.
Yeah, and he just left.
That's his cardio for the day.
But I mean, that's pretty much what he does in the gym, right? I mean, he walks in.
All he was going to do was follow us around. The minute he came up, he's screaming your name across
he wanted
the
me
gym.
to take him out today to eat. That was
take a row.
He also tried to make another deal with me, saying, "Hey, let's make a deal." I swear to God, like that fucking show.
What's in
Hey,
it
let's
for
make
you,
a deal.
these deals? I don't get it.
He's like, "Hey, I'll drive down to your gym, and then you can take me out, like to get something to eat since we haven't like hung out in a while." I swear to fucking God.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then, he was bugging me all day today. I was like, dude, I was like cardiologist for my grandmother. I've been like all day has been like nonstop, and then from there. I'm here, obviously I dropped my grandma off, but then I just came straight here.
It's nice of you to make it, Nate. Thanks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He'll see the post and get all fucking butthurt too, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, one of his things is him trying to make me feel sorry for him. Is that he's like, oh, you say you can hang out with the Misfits, and you have no time for me. He's like, no, you don't have any time for me, blah 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 anymore. I'm saddening, and it's just the same shit. He tries to make people feel sorry for him,
Correct.
And like I've seen him laugh about his fakeness, like, oh, that's fucking fuck that faggot or some shit,
Brad and I have a term for that. We call it the stages of Jason. It's when someone who's new, who's never met Jason before, meets him for the first time. Jason will get that person wrapped around his finger and make the other person feel sorry for him. That's what happened with JT. When JT first started working with Jason doing the boxing and stuff, Jason seemed really into it. JT really wanted to work with him and help him with the coaching. JT's a very smart guy. He figured out very quickly what Jason was all about. That's why, as a coach, he only lasted like a week. He was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. So the stages of Jason are when you first start working with Jason or you meet Jason, you feel sorry for him, you want to help him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's very good at creating sympathy. This one's a bully, this one does this one steals from me, none of these people like me, and he'll make it seem like everyone's against him. And some people figure it out in a matter of days. Some people never figure it out. And the people who never figure it out are the ones he will continue to benefit from
Mm-hmm.
because he knows he has them wrapped around his finger.
That's Jason. I mean, and then who's his new trainer? What's that guy's name?
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He is. And
How long is he gonna last, though?
It's not gonna last.
He's gonna turn a good guy into a bad guy.
He promises to get Jason ripped.
He can't promise that.
You
it's
can't
not gonna
promise
happen.
that, right? You got to be in order to do that. You
He
got to
can
be with
try
him
really
basically
hard.
whenever he's awake, which
Yeah,
is
I mean, he
almost
can-
24 hours a day. With
The
the way he
closest
sleeps.
anyone ever came was Adam Harper, and Adam was on him like flies on shit.
And that's the only reason. And look how pissed
Right.
off Jason would get. Like, who? I think the UK guys we were talking about.
You don't want to know how much shit Jason used to talk about
About
Adam
Adam?
Harper to me.
I'm bulking, Brad.
You don't want to know.
about the shit he used to talk about Nate
Let-
to
let-
us.
Oh yeah.
Get that away from the microphone.
Put the mic down if you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you have there?
You want some
The
napkins?
tranny shits in.
Come on, dude. Can we just have like a normal answer?
Put the microphone away from your mouth, Leonard. Nobody
I'm
wants-
not a cookie cutter. You want a normal answer? Go ask a cookie cutter. You're talking to a freak here.
Tranny shit sandwich.
What is that? A chicken sandwich?
Yeah, 2 of them.
Oh, okay, cool. That looked like a pretty beefy or like a meaty chicken sandwich. Normally you get one at fast food.
Wendy's isn't bad.
No, yeah, Wendy's is actually cool. Yeah,
It's actually cool.
yeah.
It's like upper.
Hey, you said cool again. Somebody was.
He's actually making fun of me. I said
What
cool.
video? I think
But
it
he
was
did
an
say
Andrew
cool
Glora
recently.
video where you said cool.
I was told.
I never say that
Get
word.
the tranny of my choice off Backpage, and he'll film it. And I said cool.
Oh.
The little cookie cutterness came out.
Sure did. You don't see the average cookie cutter drinking tranny piss, do you? Let alone the average top bodybuilder.
Maybe you never
Let
know.
alone
Maybe
the ultimate alpha male.
maybe underground they do. You
Let
never know
alone
that.
the Tom lots of ass.
I am glad that you are so proud of yourself for doing that disgusting shit.
He's very proud.
I think that's just the tip of the iceberg.
He has
Just
mixed
something-
feelings though. He admitted that he was
Would you love
kind of ashamed, or not ashamed, but embarrassed. But he's also
But he
proud.
likes that feeling.
Yeah,
he
that's
likes
true.
being embarrassed and
It's like
shit.
a love-hate.
It builds character.
Would you ever let one puke in your mouth?
He probably would.
Sure.
Oh.
I
Without even batting it
crack
out.
horse
Sure.
puke on my dick before.
Okay, so I
That's-
recently heard about some
Girls are
crazy
drunk,
video. I don't know where I heard. I think it was on a podcast. Maybe it was from like one of you guys about some eels. Like this is like super old. Who the fuck was I talking to
I
about
think I
this?
know what you're talking about.
Eels going inside of like some
Yes.
ass or some
Yeah,
shit.
I've seen it.
Oh, yo, so you've seen it? Who the? I'm trying to
Seen it.
think of. Would you be down for that type of shit?
Not
Like,
by choice. Someone sent it to me.
Don't chew into the
apparently,
mic, Leonard.
apparently somebody. This is like a video in the past where there's like these like Asian girls or was it Asian? Yeah, Asian
Yes.
girls. They like get eels, like live eels.
I don't get these Asian girls. They're the most most demented things on film as a group. If you were to isolate it, what is
Just
this?
say, with-
Look who's talking.
Getting pissed on your face is pretty demented.
It's not even close to what some of these people are doing.
Maybe, but I mean it's
Shitting in
pretty.
each other's mouths, fucking animals.
Shit in mouth is just as close as pissing in your mouth.
You just talked about getting shit on, Leonard.
It's been a while.
Like I couldn't. I don't even know why I'm imagining this, but I couldn't imagine somebody taking a shit on me. Like I would legit puke.
Oh, in a
I would no. I
second.
would beat the. I would
In
beat
a
the person's ass
second.
immediately.
Any good questions on Instagram?
I'm gonna check now.
Do you guys actually really? Yeah, it's not close to the mic because I can hear them.
You can hear, yeah.
Try wearing the headphones, Nate. You really
Can
want
you
to
hear it through the headphones?
No, I'm.
I think
Pierces
the
my
maniacs like
eardrums.
to hear it every once in a while.
No, they don't. They don't.
they
That's
don't.
one
You
thing
know,
that
there's
really
First
pisses
thing they'll
them off.
complain about.
Yeah, you can't.
You know, there's a
Eats.
section on YouTube. It's
Into the
called
microphone.
ASMR or something, AMSR or something.
Uh-huh.
And it's where these like people eat food, like a pretty large amount of food, and they have a microphone literally connected to their fucking mouth, right? And they're dude, it is like the craziest. I'm like, okay, I do some weird shit like eat just lots of food, but I mean, there's levels to like some of this shit. Like I can't
What is
handle.
it? A
What do
sexual
people get?
fetish?
People get turned on by it?
Yeah,
or
yeah, it's
something?
like a weird thing. Like I guess ASMR is like you whisper like hello, hey. That's a thing on YouTube too. It's like I'm gonna today I'm gonna talk about.
Nate.
Stop it.
Cochran, Nate.
I
You
think
wish you were eating his cock right now, you pig.
You fucking instigate this shit too.
Of course.
But yeah, there's a real thing, and it's like it's pretty big. People really
shit.
enjoy this shit. And like I watched like one video. I'm like, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle like, and it's usually women or girls, like little Asian girls or something like that do this. They just have like this big bowl of soup or crunchy chicken or pizza or whatever, just fast food type shit, and they just eat it, and they eat it obnoxiously loud into the microphone. It's like, it's pretty like, if one of these days if you're curious, just search ASMR eating. It's weird. Yeah.
Somebody asked a good question, actually, that I was going to ask you a while ago. The ghost pepper challenge with Jason. Did you give him a fake one?
No. That was, dude, I still get that shit to this day. People,
because I didn't believe he ate a real one either.
People legit think that that those ghost peppers were fake. Like, and nobody knows. I should have filmed afterwards. Like, Jason, I don't think... I think the only reason why he reacted was because he saw me reacting.
Well, they said then Livia didn't even have a reaction.
She didn't. Dude, that's the thing. She had no reaction whatsoever. And they were real ghost peppers.
Some Fugazi ghost peppers.
No, they were real ghost peppers, because I've had different types of ghost peppers, and they were just comparable as the first one.
You could probably eat one of those.
No, I don't think so.
You eat
I honestly
hot
think
sauce, man.
I like hot spicy food, but I don't know.
So Livia, she has like a really high tolerance to like spicy foods, and she's always like kind of like had it. But I almost think she had this like, I guess she tried not to make any reaction. Like, she literally tried, right? That's what I think. But afterwards, maybe like 30 minutes after the fact, she was sitting there in pain holding her stomach, and she couldn't really do anything. She was just like, she's having cramps in here. She tried to puke it out, but it was already too late. She couldn't do anything about it. So, and I should have, like, I honestly should have filmed it, but I didn't want to.
No pussy for you that night.
Huh? No, I don't think so. I don't remember. But
that's when you'll shit the bed.
But like, I probably should have filmed it, but then like, I don't want to film somebody in pain, even though, maybe that makes a video. Like, if they want to see you in pain,
the reaction, yeah.
But Jason, like, I think he was just like, I don't know. Like, they were legit ghost peppers. I have Carolina Reapers too. But they were legit ghost peppers. I don't know. Maybe they both have tolerance, and maybe I'm just a bitch or when it comes to spicy foods. Fucking shit. I guess. Seem like slowly look at me like,
you said you're a bitch. What did you say?
Yeah.
You really perked up.
Cock ring bitch Nate. You said all of it.
Yo,
every time you're around us, you get a new fucking nickname.
It's cock ring Nate. It's cock ring bitch Nate. There's probably a few more.
You go to the whole thing. Tranny, cock ring, knee wrap.
No, it's too long.
Pinworm,
you gotta simplify it. You gotta simplify it, man.
Cookie cutter.
Let's do one at a time, because those are all names already for me. Pinworm, knee wrap, wrist wrap,
ringworm,
tripod.
It's a combination of cock, ring, and ring. So it's like both in one.
I guess, yeah. You're fucking my shit up too, right?
Sorry, dude.
You're on Team Lenny right now. Fuck you.
We're making you relevant.
You flew into the hornet's nest today.
No, I know. I already expect some shit to always fly with me.
An insect into the hornet's nest.
Yeah, I remember the whole insect thing. How that actually came to birth. I didn't know exactly what people were talking about, but it was like after, I guess, the Ruby, and you said something about insect, and I think we were at like the Kava Sutra place. I think.
Oh, that stuff's nasty.
And like people thought I legit was like about to cry or some shit like that. I was like, "What are you guys fucking talking about?" And then I rewatched a video. I was like, "Oh, I kind of look like I'm about to cry." Not cry, but I don't know what was going through my head at that point. I remember just like there was like a lot of people at the Kava Sutra, and then Jason doing like the video of like pulling up with the car. So I'm not even sure. That was a long time ago.
Stupid. He loves getting into that scripted bullshit.
Yeah, I mean they did a few scripted shit with him, right? He had that one where he had all the girls. Yeah, dude, they were at the parade. Well, I don't know about if it was those people, but Kava Sutra had a float.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's Kava Sutra, and they had the people rocking.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, I was like, hey, look. I wonder if the guy's there.
Andrew Kalora wants that shirt with the kitties on it. He said.
Does he really?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a local Walmart.
Everyone knows he was missing in action while I was down there. He dodged me in the thick and thin pizza contest.
Who did?
You did.
Yeah, he did.
I dodged too?
Andrew Kalora.
I didn't know he challenged me.
Uh-huh.
Because if he would have challenged me, I would have said for sure, man. We just got to find a pizza out here
Go to your local Walmart, Andrew. You can find that kitty shirt there.
Yeah, Walmart. and it's only $7. Dude, that's where I got this shirt.
It's probably right next to the do-rags.
Dude, no, the shirts. Walmart has some pretty dope shirts.
Yeah.
I mean, $7. Dude, I like the way this
I like
fits
your
too.
AC/DC shirt. Do you listen to AC/DC?
Yeah, I grew up on them.
Belt out of tune. Let's hear your singing.
That's why I'm singing.
Let's hear your singing.
They want to know when your next contest is.
Mine and Lenny's?
Yeah,
Oh, well, we talked about steak after the whatchamacallit, like having a barbecue or some shit.
that's right.
You're gonna baby bird me steak.
You know what?
Oh,
I guess apparently you can buy pretty hefty steaks like at like butchers or something like that. I didn't because I always wonder. I'm like, where can you buy like 72-ounce steaks or like 54-ounce steaks or some crazy
A
amount?
butcher shop there.
Huh?
Western beef.
Yeah.
Western beef?
You ever been there?
No, I
On
haven't.
18th and 441.
See, I've never actually gone to a specialty
Go to
place for
18th
food.
and 441. You can what? You get your meat cut the way you want.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
great. You pick a slab and then the rest, whatever's left over. they
Hyperlex
grind.
on military too.
Yes.
I would
it's good.
say
It's not
like
it's not that expensive either. It's
because
very good.
he claims his forte is steak. He says that he can beat me in steak.
Who? Andrew Clora?
No,
Oh,
no.
Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny.
Oh, he might. I saw him eat a pound. I filmed it. That was a couple weeks ago. That was a pound flank steak, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite cut.
So we could like step it up, maybe get a few pounds of it,
Yeah.
maybe get like a 64 ouncer,
Yeah.
or we can go 72 ounce.
What is the record or what's the standard
What do you mean?
for when you?
Like challenges and stuff?
Yes.
Normally it's like okay. So I've done two. I've done 72 ounces, and I've done 90, I think 96 ounces, 97 ounces.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, well, I think I've done 100. But no, it was 90. It wasn't 90. It wasn't 100. It was 96.
With what
ounces.
else? Just steak.
No, steak, potato, salad, and a pie.
Potatoes fill you up.
You had a combo meal.
hurts.
You
Yeah.
ate all of it?
Yeah, it was honestly one of my
96 ounce steak,
Yeah.
potato, salad, and a pie.
It was my first steak challenge video I
Think
did.
you could handle that? Where was it at?
It was in Lakeland.
My Tom Plats of abs makes that hard for me because that's pressing against my.
Already
digestive
making
system.
excuses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's- well, that's
Already
a fact.
fucking
I'm-
making. So what
I'll
other
do it.
what other
I'm
challenge?
gonna do it,
But I wouldn't challenge.
I'm highly disadvantaged, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I wouldn't challenge him to a 96 ounce steak because that's 6 pounds. I would challenge him to maybe like maybe.
See,
like
he's
around
good with
50.
math. He knows his math. He's
Maybe
Asian.
around like 50.
Cameras and math. He's good at.
Maybe like 50.
Everything else, he has no clue.
32 ounces maybe. 32 ounces is cool for you. That's 2 pounds
what,
right there.
what are we talking about?
Just don't ask him about Black history.
Wait, what are we talking about? Black history. No, I didn't.
NATO freed the slaves.
Are you asking me that like the
I'll give
legit
you
question?
credit. There is
was-
none.
He's
So
thinking
you
about
may-
it now.
Oh no! I was
is
actually
none.
gonna say like George Washington.
Well, there is none.
Like George Washington, you fucking idiot.
Who said George Washington? Lenny?
No, I did that. I said George Washington, but obviously I'm joking because he was actually for slavery.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is an
I'm
interesting.
for it, too.
This is an interesting question. Somebody asked, "Have you ever considered getting a sex change?"
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Oh, I thought he was gonna leave it at absolutely.
Would you ever consider becoming a tranny?
I tried. I didn't look too good
When did you try it?
at the Halloween party.
That wasn't really trying. That was just a quick little costume. I mean, really go the whole 9.
Nah.
Because you have to actually look somewhat like a woman, don't you? I mean, actually, I don't
Somebody said, describe
Yeah.
Tamika's scent. Dumpster.
I'm rotting.
Go stand next to a dumpster in the middle of the day.
A rotting-
Like 12 o'clock on a 90-degree day.
I'm rotting tuna
That's so mean.
in
but
a
whatever.
can that's sitting outside on my driveway.
Don't
Have
shower
it.
for a week and smell yourself. There's your answer.
Roll around a fucking onion patch.
I lick those pits.
I know you would.
That's not even like. I mean, you couldn't get worse than ass already.
Somebody should ask Nate what his favorite position to be fucked raw is in.
Amazon style. I'll answer for him.
Who is that fucker? Is it just a who's this fucker?
Jim Boscato.
Let me see it. What is yours to be?
Question for Lenny. Can you get sick from drinking piss?
No, you get healthy.
What about if it's your own?
Never tried it, but I'd consider
Well,
having a girl or a hot girl or tranny holding.
you can survive on your own piss, by the way.
You speaking from experience?
No. There was actually a show where some guy would go to. It's like I forgot. It was like a long time
How
ago.
do you know all these obscene?
It was on
and
fucking
You
TV.
know all this fucking ridiculous shit.
Because I'm supposed to know it. This
So-
guy's supposed to be Mr. All America over here.
So
All America,
where the hell did that come from?
clean cut.
Anyways,
The old ladies across the street.
so I apparently if you had to as a survival tactic, you could drink your own piss.
For how long until you die?
I don't know. But I remember watching it. Some guy, what he did was because he ran out of water, he was trying to travel and he was documenting him and actually, really doing it. So he pissed in some tube that he made. And he said when he had the drink, he just had to drink it. And he said because you can survive off it. He'd rather go other routes, but if you have to survive, you have to survive. So
Yeah, like when the United States prisoners were on Japanese prisoner ships from World War II, a lot of them were slitting their wrists and drinking their own blood. It was so thirsty. The floor was covered in piss and shit. Those guys were locked in shackles, 300. And a lot of them were sunk by United States torpedoes, not knowing there were American prisoners on board.
they drank their own blood. Now that's fucked up.
Yes. Well, when you're on a hot island and they're not giving you water or food,
And you're probably not sleeping. You're delirious, dude. You're totally
Horrible.
hallucinating.
Horrible
and all
conditions.
fucked up.
I like reading about that because when times are tough, everyone should refer to that. I got it a lot better than this person did. Horrible.
You can always
stories.
compare.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Could always be better. Could always be worse.
Mm-hmm. See, I remember at my times when I was delusional, I would search. I wouldn't go as far as seeing shadow monsters and some crazy shit like that because some people actually do see that.
Yeah.
But I would go as far as hearing things or making myself paranoid or thinking that maybe there was this one time, for example, I was in my room pretending like I was sleeping. This is when I was in high school and I was up. I was twacked out. And I looked out my window, and I was scared because I thought I heard gunshots, right? And it freaked me out, and I was like, oh, my God, somebody's trying to kill us. And then I sat there and kept looking and looking and looking and looking. And I think I sat there for maybe an hour just kind of scared the shit. And then I later found out that it was the person that throws newspapers. Because I saw a car go by, and I heard douche, douche. Douche. And I was like, oh my God, I'm a fucking idiot. Later I found out, I'm like, dude, it was a fucking newspaper person tossing the newspaper out the car.
Breaking into cars and committing crimes all day. Somebody should have shot you back then.
It almost happened a few times.
You were shot at?
No. Well, no, I wasn't. No, actually, I was. But it had nothing to do with actual drug. I wasn't involved in drugs at that time. No, I was. But I wasn't heavily involved in crime and stuff. I was at a skate park. And some dude, because we used to get fucked with at the skate park. We grew up fighting and shit. So this guy came up and he was trying to steal my friend Oscar's shit or something. And then he pulled out a gun and he was shooting. And then I was like, oh, dude, it's like a firework because it doesn't register, You're just thinking that. And then and then he starts shooting. He just starts shooting at. He didn't shoot anybody, but he started shooting at us. And I don't know.
Missed everybody.
Yeah, he didn't shoot nobody, but we were all freaked out because that was the first time I'd actually physically been shot at. But I've had guns pulled out of me plenty of times with the shit that I was into. That was norm.
Yeah, I was getting my dick sucked by a tranny off Dixie Highway. My left window was broken, the motor. I don't want to spend the money on getting a new motor. I want to spend the money on trannies. So a guy on a bike drove by.
Priorities.
Because I was getting my dick sucked. The next thing you know, he snuck back up and put a gun in my neck while I was getting my dick sucked from a tranny. And he's like, I want some money. It felt like it was an ice cube in my neck. And the tranny says, you better just give it to him. He'll kill us.
Oh, it
So
wasn't.
I gave him $30.
It was probably its brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say a setup.
Yeah.
Just
Sounds like.
Nah, because
was
she
he already sucking your
the
dick?
money I was going to give her. So what?
Yeah,
So if I was going to give her $30, and that's all I gave him, what would she get?
Right.
Doesn't make sense.
I guess you got your dick pretty much sucked for free, but
And
you
then-
kind of
and
did because
then
you lost
the
30.
gun obviously destroyed my heart on too. So
Yeah.
it's not very nice when a gun.
What are you giggling at?
These fucking people.
What?
Somebody created an Instagram, Grandma Figaro.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Please tell Who told Nate I need a sandwich and medicine to come home?
Let me see it.
These people are fucking psychos, man. It's great.
I want to see. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it was actually somebody like went dedicated as Granny Fakes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they found a picture, or they had a picture of my grama.
Oh my god.
Inside the profile picture.
A real picture.
Yeah, because she's been in a couple of my videos. So they like to screenshotted a picture of her, and it was Granny Fakes. But it was really funny. I thought it was kind of funny the way.
It is funny, man.
Mijo.
You have to laugh. Because what else can you do?
Right.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at these.
That's my fucking grandma, bro. I'm gonna find you. Yeah, I'm past those days.
That's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, you used to get sucked into that shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I used to. Well, there was one point where I would just block everybody. I was like block, and then I just stopped.
That just
I don't.
pisses them off even more.
Oh, and then they just make
That's
new
why I don't
ones.
block or delete.
But there's like a
shit. I
few
don't
of them.
care.
There's a few of them. Like if they like just like to troll around, I don't even respond to it. I'll look at it. I'm like, and I'll just like I go by. But if it's somebody that's just like continuously is trying to, I'll just swipe it and piss them off. And they'll probably hear this right now and be like, oh boy. Let's fuck with Nate. Like I don't give a shit. Honestly, it's more a waste of their time than it is mine. Because like if I look at it, I'm like, that's it. But I used to respond, but I'm like, I'm over the responding to it.
I don't respond to many.
Yeah, I
Once
mean,
in a
it's
while,
pointless, you know.
Direct messages.
You're arguing with somebody
sometimes,
like, or you're responding to somebody that it's just
if
purely
they
a waste
got
of time.
legit question or something to say, then
Oh, for sure. If it's like legit, yeah, I'll answer a question. You know. Normally, it's just like a profile pic with like Jason Genova in it or something. How was that sandwich, man? Was it good? Or is that cookie cutter to say good?
Two of them.
It gave me the nutrition that I needed at the right time. Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome, Lenny.
Good is a cookie cutter word.
Yeah,
You eat for fuel, you eat to repair.
yeah. I agree.
Now, what tasted good is that warm load of piss. Surprisingly good. It's been a while. Nice and salty and warm.
Well, if you enjoy it so much, why don't you do it more often?
I intend to.
You're just gonna have to fork over the money.
No, I'm not. They're going to fork it over to me. I'm going to kill more birds with one stone. There'll be about 20 birds I'll be killing real quick.
A few
Well,
months down the
don't-
road.
Listen, don't keep doing the shit if you're not going to make any fucking money on it. I mean, enough is enough already. That's like really going overboard. The YouTube shit, whatever, but you gotta, if you're gonna put yourself out there like that and do this fucking nasty shit, get some fucking money.
Florida's a really big
Put
spot
myself out
for
there.
the
I've
porn
always
industry.
wanted to do it ever since I ever saw
I know,
it.
but you should get some fucking money from it, Leonard. You live in squalor. It's like enough already.
I live in a palace.
But
Why should somebody else make it off?
Do you have a bed?
Yes.
Do you have a TV?
Yeah.
fucking cookie cutter.
I have a TV. I have a bed. Do you have a refrigerator? I do. I don't have all that booze that you do. I don't have the jewelry you have. I don't have that
jewelry. I don't wear
wardrobe, that
jewelry.
leather wardrobe you have in your
I don't have that
closet.
either. That's your dream.
I have a smartphone. I have everything you got except a nagging wife.
Do you ever feel lonely? Just sitting in
Yes.
your.
That's when I think about Christina.
Do you wish that Christina was your wife?
Yes, I do. And I also wish
She would nag at you, so you would have a nagging bitch.
she's supposed to.
Stop chewing, Lenny.
Yeah, please, will you?
Drink some water. Get rid of that.
No, I'm
Been
just
chewing
saying,
on
why
that for,
should
like,
somebody else
minutes.
profit off of you putting yourself out there like that, man? Seriously.
Are they getting motivated from it? No. Are they degrading
No,
themselves?
look, it's not.
Wait, hold on. When you post a porno on Pornhub, does that person make money off the video? Is it monetized? How does that work on Pornhub?
I'm almost
Yeah,
positive.
you might want to find
I'm
out.
almost positive
But
that
Lou
ads
said,
are
I
run.
told Lou, since you put up the money, make the proceeds. He said, it's all yours, Lenny.
Good. Well,
And
that's
there's
all
more
right,
to come.
good. Then that's
There's
good to
more
know.
to come.
I just
You know
want to
what?
make sure you're not going to
Because there's
fucking
more to come.
dicked over.
I'm
Girls,
curious now. 'Cause I'm gonna
Trannies,
check.
You know.
Asians, and you name it. Except for gay sex. I
Wouldn't
won't do
you?
it.
But I'm just saying, like, if this is something you seriously want to pursue, wouldn't you want to be able to quit your job and do it?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So how can you quit your job if you're not getting any money from it?
Got to start somewhere.
Right. Okay, I'm just saying. Don't
And with
be
my
fucked
initial
over.
reaction, it's been pretty positive.
You'll be the Ron Jeremy of
Never heard of her.
tranny.
Well, then why don't you start up your own Pornhub channel and then upload the videos yourself? Why depend on?
I just gotta meet the right talent. You know, obviously,
Talent meaning who?
co-stars.
Oh.
It's all about the recruitment.
I mean, as far as I can tell on Pornhub, it's you just create an account. It's as easy as creating an account on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see how
Can't
would
deal
you
with the
exactly
bitchy-
get paid from it?
Bitchy Puerto Rican Vegas
No, you have
chick,
to
though.
Google it. I'm no.
Well, so my friend was actually into.
I mean, ads will run. On
Yeah, but I think
Pornhub.
the website Pornhub actually makes that money from that.
Oh.
But my friend, he was involved into like pornos. Like he I guess he was just a dude that fucks chicks. It's funny because he had a girl too. Yeah, and she never knew about this. But he flew down here a lot of the times here in Florida.
Brad's thinking that.
From Las Vegas because he said here he would get
Just
paid
listening.
jobs. He'd get paid like $1,000 just to fuck a bitch, just to fuck a chick. That's it.
There is porn outfits down here.
Yeah, a lot,
Sure.
dude. There's tons. He told me, he's like, dude, there's so much money out here
8th Street,
in
like
Florida.
Lou said he wants to get to the point where I get an Uber every Monday or Tuesday, going somewhere in Fort Lauderdale. Boom,
And
get
make
paid.
make your money for the week.
Come back.
One
Yeah, but
day.
you also have to.
Fuck yeah.
You also have
That's
to
good. Hey, listen.
have a dick to be to work. Like
Yeah.
they're not gonna pay you for having like a
Nate,
some little mushroom cap or you can't fuck like a dude or a chick.
Nate, there
Your
was
term's
an
a dude.
obvious oversight into that, and like I said, it'll be redemption.
You'll be more well prepared next
redemption.
time.
He may
Yeah.
surprise some people.
Well, because
Might
that was
surprise
kind of
some
spur of the moment. You guys didn't really plan on doing that. You were just.
He's
asking
been
so
planning-
much- you
He's
just-
been planning his cameo for years.
No,
He
but-
finally had his chance.
Well, of course, but that night you weren't planning on doing that, were you?
people. Not at all. I'm surprised.
You were lying.
I was told. Do you want to get something? I'll pay
So,
for it."
like, if you knew you were going to do it this Saturday, wouldn't you prepare your, whatever?
I wouldn't have
you gotta
taken
take?
those painkillers I was given. Number two, I would have took the Cialis a day in advance, and I would have took a Viagra an hour in advance. Thanks to Dr. Hughes, I have both.
Oh, he just sent you that shit.
Yeah.
So, a ton of it.
Does he give you actual liquid or
The pills.
tablets?
Tabs.
Okay, so you get that real shit.
Liquid's real. Everything's real.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
It's cheap to make. It's a generic.
I always thought like liquid shit, like, because you can buy peptides here in Florida,
Oh, yeah.
like
People,
local.
people wanted us to talk
know.
about that, where to get stuff.
It's
Yeah.
funny
What are
that when
good
I
sources
promoted, I
online?
had a peptide liquid that I took, and look what it did.
But now
I
is-
didn't take it fast enough.
Is it legit? Like, okay, so one thing I did
Yes.
try to experiment with is GHRP6, and I did because
Makes you hungry because you can eat.
I tried that.
Probably thought it was good for an eating challenge.
I did. I tried it as an eating
It works.
thing to make it to try to give me like a competitive edge. And what happened was it didn't like it makes you hungry, but
it
it didn't
increases
make,
your ghrelin output.
it didn't make me want to eat more than I can already eat. It just
Okay.
made me hungry at the time.
Right.
And like I don't know, like I don't think it's worth because like I experimented with it a few times. I would get if I just put it in my stomach or whatever like that because it's intramuscular or it goes into fatty, so you can
Yeah.
just literally put that shit anywhere. Like maybe within minutes I'd start sweating. I'd get cold. I'd get
Your
I would
blood
get
sugar's
sick
dropping.
feeling. Yeah, I'd feel like I'm going hypo. So I'd feel kind of sickish. And like I'd have to immediately eat something like immediately, or I'd feel like I'm like dying or some
Rule
shit.
of thumb: when your blood sugar drops, your growth hormone levels rising.
I just couldn't handle that feeling, so I would
Not recommended.
definitely not recommended. But yeah, I actually bought that one local. That was at like a local like place that sells peptides and liquid Viagra and liquid Cialis and like liquid Novadex,
The whole gamut, yeah, all the anti.
and it was just like droppers. You drop it into under your tongue and stuff. Yeah. See,
What are some good websites though?
dude, it's been like a few years since I
Purchase peptides.
I think I did USA peptides or something.
How dare you? Purchase peptides.
How about
End of story.
Real Gear? Where did Andrew Calora say to
It's
go?
probably still in my.
Didn't he put a link somewhere? No.
Purchase peptides.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably in my email still. I'm gonna check. But for sure, the
We get Calora on the phone.
GHRP6 that I used was
You
legit.
want to call him? He's playing with stray kitties right now.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Stray
Stray strength, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I do have.
But where's Kimbo at? Speaking of, it's past the
I
45
saw
minute
him
mark.
leave that room, look in here, and he bolted into
He
my
saw
bedroom.
Nate doesn't like him. He
It's
was-
extreme peptides. That's what it was.
Thinks he might get eaten.
yeah.
Well, I've never had cat.
You had a dog though, Korean.
Yeah, I had a dog. Are you talking about eat?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I've never eaten cat or dog.
That you know of.
Koreans
No,
love
I don't
that.
think so. It's not like I lived in like Korea or Japan or
Pyongyang.
China.
Lenny, how many cats and dogs do you think you and I have eaten at that Chinese buffet?
Probably about half a dozen each, man.
The one on Boynton Beach Boulevard on Congress? I went there today.
Kingdom Buffet?
Is
Yeah.
it-
Boynton
Looks
Beach
like a
and Congress.
shithole from
Have
outside.
I been
Good.
there?
No, it's good.
Do you look at your phone, your internet when you're on there? You have to.
Well, while I'm there eating?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Any hot chicks in there? Any slobs?
No.
Any hot chicks and
At that
slobs.
place? No, definitely not.
Slobs in there.
Golden Corral, you'll find a fucking slob.
Especially on a Sunday with their Sunday best
Golden
on.
Corral's still open?
All the holier
Which one?
than nows.
I don't know, they closed a few Golden Corrals in
No,
my
it's
area.
still there in
Okay.
Boynton.
That'll never go out of business.
Yeah, two of them in my area did, and there was like health code violations. I filmed a few videos there too. I would just demolish as much food as I possibly can. Yeah, I remember like putting like it was a
Never
table
been.
like this big, and it was just like simple foods like salads and like just fruits because I was just like doing this thing called capacity training, where you just like fill yourself up with like as much vegetables and fruits and shit as I can. Just a stupid amount of food.
You need to go, Lenny?
Bad.
It's time to shit.
Yep.
Poo poo.
Yeah. Hang on.
Don't look at me, man.
That's usually when we wrap
You
it
know,
up. When
you
he
know
has
the
to
rule,
take a
Nate,
shit.
in the house, right?
What do you mean?
Lenny's not.
Oh yeah, he's not allowed to shit in here.
So
Yeah.
just follow me, Nate.
I wouldn't let him either.
Follow me.
No.
Follow me.
You can help yourself.
I
out.
sit down, Nate sits on my lap facing me while I shit. And he's able to wipe my ass at
See,
the same
that is such a
time.
fucked up visual.
You guys want to see a video of that?
They don't, and even if they do, I don't, and it'll never happen. Get
Never
those
say
delusions
never.
out of your brain. Now take your ass out there.
Too bad I can't take
And
the
go
microphone
fucking
with
shit.
me.
Go take care of business.
You want me to put you on Instagram Live and you take it with you?
He's thinking about it.
Yeah, he will. He loves that
I know.
shit. Every time we're in the car, he's like, I want to say hi to Christina. So I put him on the Instagram Live, and there's somebody that's got the Christina Broccolini Instagram that he fucking thinks is her.
Oh yeah.
So the
He's
minute,
just as delusional as Jason.
oh yeah, yeah. That's why.
He might be a little. No, I don't know. I think they both have their forms of delusion.
Yeah,
They're both like as far delusion as he possibly can.
but
Lenny and Jason.
Lenny is loyal.
Yeah. Lenny seems
Jason
low.
is not loyal at all.
See, Lenny from the beginning to me has always been really cool. The most cookie cutter word of them all, cool. But he's actually been really like nice to me. You know, and like the whole like he's a fucking it's him.
We just
No.
we all break each other's balls.
Yeah.
He could take it as much as he can give it, man. So can I. I don't give a shit about it. I think a lot of this stuff when they break our balls and make fucked up comments are funny. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of the shit they say makes me crack up when they think that it's gonna piss me off. I really don't fucking care. You know, they're obsessed with the size of my head. I have a dwarf head, and that my
Oh, they
face
say
is
you have
always red. I work outside.
They say
I
you
don't
have
wear
a dwarf head?
sunscreen. Yes. Like, what do you expect my face to look like?
I don't think you have a dwarf head. But yeah, your face is red obviously because you're out in the sun all day.
Right.
We live
I
in
don't
Florida.
wear fucking sunscreen.
We don't live in like Europe or something where it's always cloudy.
Exactly.
You know?
But it's funny that the shit that they hone in on, they try to like keep saying it to get a response. It's like, I don't give a fuck. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, now you're gonna get bombarded. No, but you actually talk about like this shit all the time,
What's that?
right? Just the whole not responding to the retardedness.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. Can we use the R word here? Retard? Just
In
kidding.
this house, yes.
say whatever you want.
We're in a very sensitive world today.
Well, we know that.
I was gonna ask you, has Lenny? He knows about Rob, right? Big Rob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What does he think about him? I'm curious. I should ask him when he's here.
I think he likes him.
Yeah.
Rob,
He's such a funny
he
guy.
comes across as a very likable, genuinely nice person. He just needs to relax a little bit with the name dropping and Delray Misfit. I think he gets it now. Delray Misfit this, Delray Misfit
He's
that.
just a goofy middle-aged.
He's a goofy ass guy.
Middle-aged man that's looking for something to
He's
do. You know.
I don't begrudge anyone for
I watched.
trying to build a following on social media if that's what he's trying to do. But he's already, like I call it, the conveyor belt of shit. He's already old news.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Big Rob who? Oh yeah, that guy from last month. Yeah, next.
Oh, that's very true.
It never stops moving.
Yeah, that's very
He
true.
comes along. He's the flavor of the week. He falls off the conveyor belt, and then it's Lenny's porn. And guess what? 2 weeks from now, Lenny's porno will be old news.
Yeah,
Something
true
else
that.
will be happening. Who
Right.
knows what?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way it works in this
And
Genova
you could always count on Jay Masters for a little bit of a shit show
Right.
too.
Yeah.
The live video, I don't know if you saw what he did the other night. The live video,
That was great.
hysterical.
Explain.
They reposted it on YouTube. Who did it?
Just look up Truck Stop Confessions. Jay Masters Live.
I think it's
on
the
YouTube.
Dan Russell guy, but it was fucking hysterical, man.
Was he drunk?
Oh fuck yeah.
He doesn't remember a word of it.
No.
Oh shit.
But then he
doesn't
rewatched it and
remember
he's
any
like,
of it.
damn, I dropped truth bombs. He's fucking funny when he gets going, man.
Yeah.
He's a little reckless, but who gives a shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, I like it's. You know what I do? I do follow his posts because some of them are really funny.
He's fucking funny.
Yeah, some of them are really funny, dude. He gets a good amount of hate too.
Oh yeah.
They get
he
hate.
says some nasty, and Instagram deleted it right in the middle of him doing it.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
The last live that he did.
Oh,
Luckily,
shit.
when we do shit, these guys are quick. They fucking post it on YouTube right away because they know it could possibly get taken down. And especially with Jay, because most of his shit does.
So yeah, I follow some of his stuff. It's funny, and his relationship with Rob is very funny. Like it's because like Rob's like in every comment section. I just and it's always some weird.
And he'll put a heart in there.
It's some weird shit, and I'm just like, what is going on here?
Jay has a soft spot for Rob the way Lenny has a soft spot for Jason.
Okay.
You know, if that makes any sense.
Okay, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I just thought it was like I'm like what like, and then you see Adam Pollard always in there, kind of like stirring up
Yeah.
some type of shit.
Yeah, him and Jay have gotten close
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, but like Adam, he's a funny guy though. Like he
Yeah,
was in a
he's
lot
a
of
good
Rob's
troll.
things, like kind of super trolling.
His fucking impressions are good, man.
Who Pollard's?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a perfect Big J. That's the only one I've really
He
heard.
does a really good Jason.
Oh, does he?
too. Oh,
Oh no, I saw. No, I
he's
saw.
really
Yeah, I saw that. He's like,
Yeah. Really good Jason.
yeah, that shit is hysterical, man. Jay's a fucking crazy fuck though. It's funny because you know, he can be reckless because you tell him something and he goes right on there and starts talking about shit like Jay. Quit talking about Jason so much. He doesn't talk about us. Don't talk about it. You know, lay off a little bit. Because every other post a few weeks ago or
unfollow,
a month ago,
hashtag unfollow
and
Jason.
then later that
fucking
night,
retard.
I
he
just
gets
got
real
off the
nasty.
phone with Andrew,
Yeah.
and he told me that Jason's dead to us. I'm like, fuck, I'm like, Jay, that's nobody said that to you. All he said was, stop
See,
roasting Jason on Instagram. He's not talking about us. You don't need to talk about him.
I have to go on his page just to see what he's talking about now. Like I do maybe once a day, just like check him, like what is.
When somebody goes low, Jay goes lower. There's no
Right.
he does not.
Because
He
at
goes
first,
for the nut shot every time.
you know, it was like kind of like playful, like hatred. Like he was like, he's our retard, you know, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, we just gotta take him for what he is. And now she's like, fuck Jason
Yeah.
and fuck his mom. You know what I mean?
It's great. He's calling Lord Asperger's.
Yeah.
Jane, what did he call Jane? Lizard Jew or
Something like that.
I was
Dude,
gonna say
Jane and Jason do not like each other.
Jane and Jason.
I mean, Jesus.
Jay.
Jay. I'm getting my J's fucked up. Jane and Jay.
Oh yeah, no,
Do
yeah,
not
for
like
sure.
each other,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Jason doesn't like Jay either.
Yeah, well, it's because he can't get anything out of him. There's nothing there's nothing Jay could offer. That's why they've never really been super close. There's nothing that he can get from him. Like it's not like he's like, hey, take me out for a free meal.
Right.
It's not gonna happen. You know what I
Because
mean?
if Jay Master said, Jason, I want to make up with you. I'm going to take you out to lunch. Yeah, okay, bro. And then Jason would
Exactly.
film it. Oh, we're friends. We're fine.
Yeah, he would be really cool, but there's never been a reason for them to ever like be close. Like obviously, you would film his stuff for him. I mean, you've bought him food before. You've done the same thing before. Like,
Well, we would when we did the T-shirts.
yeah. And then you guys have done the T-shirt for him.
End, you know?
So
That's it.
like, he's really.
And then
he's-
once his T-shirt stopped selling, we stopped paying for those meals
He's
because
really-
he wasn't bringing in any money.
He's
What the
really
fuck?
picky about who he like can be buddy with, like super picky. I mean, back in the day, like anything he can get from somebody, and I'm just like, you know, spitting out old news, but anything he can get from anybody, he uses that. Holy fuck!
Trying to rip the fucking door off.
You might want to show him how to close the garage door. You can never. You know how to do that, Lenny? Close the garage door. You know what button
push
to push?
the button above where it's
To your
lit up,
left,
where
to
the
your
clock
left.
is.
Like on the wall.
It's just gonna take
He's
longer.
looking up on the
He
ceiling,
has no idea.
looking on the floor.
He's looking everywhere except the place I'm telling him to look.
There's a button. And there's an actual like LED light on it, right?
Yeah.
That shows you. Like, press
exactly.
me.
Yes.
It's cookie cutter.
But it's
None of
cookie
us
cutter
know
to be able
about
to
Yeah.
see shit like that.
I've never lived in a place with an automatic garage door. But
Leonard opens the garage with his flaccid dick.
He's still living in the 70s, 80s.
wish I was.
What is that? What did you steal? Oh, that's the key. I thought you stole something from in there.
I'd almost want
I'm
to
surprised
sanitize
you
that
don't
key.
steal all their toilet paper and shit. You did at Jay's
There's
house.
none left after I'm done.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're one of those
Bathroom's
people.
nice, right?
The whole place is impeccable, nice and cool. Bunch of
Now it's
clean-
not. It's
And
destroyed.
now, why wouldn't you want to live?
Why can't we have?
like
We
that?
should have a podcast on those
He
couches. in there.
compliments nice shit, but then he doesn't want to have it himself. I don't get that.
Well, he's
I
maybe
don't
like
get it.
Jason.
I don't want perceived as somebody riding a nice car and going out and getting a suit.
No, but
or some
I'm not talking
expensive
about that. I'm talking about
clothes.
where you live. Where you live, don't you want it to be clean and tidy?
I got a bed, I got a recliner, I got a toilet.
Well, here's the thing. I would think even if he had that, it would just be destroyed anyway.
Well,
What am I, a
probably.
freaking
Obviously,
dog,
yeah.
Nate? A dog?
You live like a fucking dog.
Well,
Like even if you had like say if you had a place like this, it's a
He
nice
would
place.
He would destroy it.
Yeah, it did like give him about like a month.
too much space.
This place would be destroyed. There'd
Too
be
much-
shit on
too
the
much-
walls.
Too much space.
The fucking cups would have maggots in it. It'd be just like Jason's house. Exactly.
Nate, I think you're exaggerating for the maniacs.
No. Well, I mean, look at the place you
Come
live
and
in.
spend the night in
I'm
it.
sure it
You've
never.
been there.
I'm sure when you first move in there, it wasn't like
Did
that.
you just offer for him?
Come and spend the night,
Come on, dude.
then make it.
No.
Until you try it, Nate. Like I said, I never tried the meth. Oh, I did try the meth once. It's
How
pretty
was
good.
that?
It's pretty good.
Oh, did you like it? Some people have mixed feelings.
You
the
like
first
it?
time.
He's getting a little sweet voice now that you
I
invited
thought it
him
was
over.
No.
Molly
Some
was
people
mad.
have like mixed feelings.
It was a one-time thing.
Yeah, sometimes it's a one-time thing.
I couldn't stop running my mouth.
That's how it is. Yeah. You're like do. You won't stop talking.
Helping people change a tire. Very helpful. Very friendly.
Yeah, actually, that is very true.
It's like Coke when you do Coke.
Yeah,
you shut
yeah.
the fuck
Except
up,
it's like
yeah.
I think it's like in
I
my
never
opinion,
tried Coke.
it's like 5 times stronger than Coke. Because you're just like,
Yeah, no thanks.
hey, let me build something real quick. Just
Right.
start building shit. Oh, you need help? Here, I'm gonna help you do your whole day.
That's what we
No?
need to give Jay when he's
House
drank
clean?
about 25 beers. Give him a little meth or some blow, and then you'll be.
Oh, sober up immediately. Like, okay, so one thing is
Imagine.
cocaine.
Jay on meth.
Cocaine might sober you up from alcohol, but there's nothing like.
Yeah,
like-
but once it wears off, you're fucking.
Yeah. I'm saying there's nothing like actual meth. Like I would use that. Like I would drink, right? Get drunk. I swear to God, like from my first experience with meth, I was drunk, and I went from like drunk to sober like in minutes. I was just like,
Yeah.
and my brother's like sitting there, "Are you cool, dude?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm fucking sober." I'm like, "Dude, I feel good. You know, just yeah, let's go do something." You know, like I was the alcohol. Like I never even drank.
When I was in Vegas, speed was very popular.
Oh yeah, this shit is well that is meth. Speed is
Is it
meth.
popular with you, Brad? That's the question.
It's so speed like that's its like street name, speed or shit. Ice.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. That's what we used to call it.
It's a
You got-
Freudian slip.
no, we used to call it like, hey, I used to hit him on building. Hey, you got any shit? That's it. That's how you said it.
I mean, you want to be shit on.
It's
don't
like
you?
dope. Like,
You
like
always
dope's
kinda-
like a slang word. You know what I mean? When you're in that world, you have like names because fucking meth is shit. It's fucking shit.
Yeah.
And when we'd be all strung out, we'd call it like busted as fuck. We were like busted as hell. That's what we'd say. Like,
Smoke it.
yeah, well, yeah, I smoked it. Yeah, that's how I did it. And we like so there's bongs actually. They're called quags.
You're lucky you didn't get meth mouth and rot your fucking teeth
Let
out
me
of
see
your
Oh,
head.
yeah,
that
dude.
again.
What is that?
Tons of my friends.
Come on, Leonard.
Let me
Let me
see.
see. Tons of my
It just
friends.
doesn't have a fucking.
It's a new tranny.
No. Tons of my friends actually have missing teeth. Like one of my friends had to get all dental from the drugs.
That is one ugly motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
He's frail.
What'd you say? Go ahead.
I was saying I have a few of my friends that just their whole teeth like rotted out. I had one of my ex
Why is that,
girlfriends
Nate?
Because of the meth.
Why does it do
Smoking
that?
it.
It just
till
kills
meth
you.
mouth.
It just kills your gums.
How?
It's with the chemicals. You know how many chemicals are in meth?
I don't even know, but there's
I'm going to look up the scientific version tonight on my smartphone why that happens.
Oh yeah, dude. It's fucking chemistry. Like you have red phosphorus, you have acetone, you have hydrochloride, acid. There's so much shit that goes into it. It's fucking insane. Like I've seen it be made. It's fucking crazy. You gotta use.
Don't you have to wear a mask and goggles?
Nah, dude. Not. Yeah, you don't have to do that shit. That's like what you see on TV. Like they don't
So
give a
you
shit.
can make some?
Yeah, you can make that shit. There was like, see,
maybe we'll have Nate make us some.
so no, I don't know how to make it.
That'll be
said
a
yes.
pre-workout.
No, I never knew how to make it. Like I watched it be made. Though I never did it
wouldn't want
myself.
that shit. I don't want to be that hyper. I prefer downers anyway.
But there's how you had.
Adderall is good to just keep you sharp, but I like to sleep, man.
So in order to actually be able to make it, though, how you would have to do it, like you want to do it homemade, you have to actually go to like pharmacies and get Sudafed. Sudafed, and you have to break down the Sudafed and extract the ephedrine out of it, because the ephedrine was like the main ingredient to make meth, one of the main ingredients. But you couldn't just buy one box. So in Vegas, they made it to where you can only buy because you have to have an ID. You have to have an ID, and you can only buy 3 boxes a year. Yeah,
3 a year?
Yeah, I think. Oh no, it's 6 months. I'm sorry, 6 months. You can buy only 3 boxes.
See, when the government, the
So you
FDA
just go in there and steal it.
steps in.
No, because you can't. It's behind the counter.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, they don't-
I don't think it is here.
I think it might be here too. Like Efed, you can buy Sudafed, but not the Sudafed.
You can buy Bronchate at Walmart, but you have to sign for it, and they do limit you. You can only buy a certain amount per
But
month.
you can buy Sudafed, but not the Sudafed that contains
Has the
ephedrine in it.
ephedrine, okay.
Yeah, you have to actually do that
Bronchate
behind
has
the
the
counter.
ephedrine sulfate in it.
Look, if the tweakers, if the meth heads haven't figured out how to make it out of the stuff you're talking about, then it's probably not possible. But yeah, you would have to literally go to you'd have to get a bunch of people to do it, and you'd have to pay them off. You'd have to go to a bunch of different places and collect them in order to make a few pounds of meth. It was a huge task. So I was like, fuck that shit, dude. I'd just rather just smoke it and buy it instead of have to deal with all that shit.
You fucking nuts.
Yeah. But I never ever wanted to make that shit. It was just too complicated, and you can potentially blow your shit up. And what happens is when you decide to cook meth, it ends up smelling in your house, and then you have like this terrible smell on your walls forever. It doesn't ever go away. The fuck are you looking at?
Sorry. The guy that does our website updated the T-shirts.
Oh shit, cool.
So.
If Lenny can only take one drug for the rest of his life, what would it be?
We all know
that
this.
includes PEDs and recreationals. You can't have both.
Oh shit, we
It
don't know
would just
this.
be simple test. That's all.
That's it.
Yes.
Why don't you just do that now?
You would be okay just with test.
You would. Why don't you try?
You'd be so much healthier.
Just to see, even just to do it for a month.
I heard
I bet you wouldn't lose any fucking size,
it
man.
uses up your body collagen unless you do exercise.
Well, see, now it's psychological to him.
Yeah, but the amount of shit that you take is really not good.
No, I'm saying he can never just
for
take
what you want,
test.
what I want to look like, it's good.
He's psychologically fucked in his head that he thinks that he has to take massive amounts of shit.
Yeah, it's.
See, I was like
He's
that
a drug
for
addict.
a little bit.
He's a fucking drug addict.
Look who's talking there, Mr.
I'm not a
Drunken
fucking
Smoker.
drug addict.
Get
I don't
out.
need that shit. If I want to quit tomorrow, I could.
Quit what?
Drinking or smoking.
Bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit?
Bullshit. You'll never quit drinking.
Probably not. Because I don't want to. If I wanted to, I would. If a doctor told me you have to quit drinking, I would fucking quit drinking.
I don't listen to them fucks.
Well,
Where's it get
That's
you?
why you're going to be dead before any of us. So he set up an email the other day. Do you want to divulge that to the viewers?
Well, I want to hear what the email's about. Is it your?
He's got a real legit email now. So he can set up.
Oh,
he
he
has a
does?
fucking phone.
Did
That's
you
crazy.
promote it?
No, we didn't say what it
Not
was.
really.
What's the email address?
So they can email you.
By the way, is this
Instead
your
of
first
calling
phone
your fucking
ever?
phone.
This is my second. My mother got me one until I went over the data and I got viruses looking at porn.
Is
She
the
had
screen
enough.
cracked or is it just?
She had enough. Probably cracked it already.
No, I'm saying, is the screen cracked or is it just like foggy?
It's just, it was in my insulated bag, so
Why would
it's
you
probably
do
not
that?
a good idea.
don't put
You can get water damage inside your phone.
I know, it's pretty
I swear to-
stupid.
He's like a fucking child.
Yeah, because like it looked from where I'm
By the
at-
way, Maniacs, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just saw this lovely video. It did bring tears to my eyes called Lenny's Mop. First time I saw it was yesterday. Me and Christina. You never saw it before?
No.
Is that Lenny's Mop on Instagram?
On Instagram, yeah. Me and Christina.
Oh my God.
Look at Christina.
It bring you tears of joy.
Yeah.
That's fucking real clever, man. I
need
wonder
to
how
get-
long it took that fucker to make that.
I need to get a wig like that.
Well, it probably is like.
I
What
look
do you
like
need to get a wig like
I
that?
kind of look like that wrestler, Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin.
Did you set up an Instagram for yourself?
We did, remember?
No, you didn't.
See, Nate?
Nate,
Me
show
and
him how to do it.
Christina.
Should we hook him up with one or no?
See how
Might
I'm
be a bad
rescuing
idea.
her?
Dude, Lenny's gonna be catfished like crazy.
Isn't she cute with
No,
that?
he doesn't have an Instagram, but he's got an email.
There she is with her blonde wig. Isn't she cute? Shows me rescuing, then I kick ass for it, too.
You know what I think this is? I think it's an application where you just put in 2 photos.
I think that's what it is,
Yeah.
too. I don't think he had to do any of that.
No, yeah, definitely not. Because
Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin.
All right, turn that shit
Because
off.
doing that from scratch would take a lot of... Dude, there's so much shit you'd have to do.
Yeah, it's like that. What's the name of that website
Have you
people
checked your
do?
messages?
I know what you're talking about. I forgot what it's
Just
called.
losing
what it's
a lot of
called.
Scam calls.
A lot of scam calls. Oh, that's the one where he said being way back in 2 weeks.
How much data do you have, and what's your service?
Unlimited data.
So Lou will come on in
cool.
2 weeks.
That's
good.
dangerous.
For him, he'll probably be on that.
No, that's I get tired of it. I look at documentaries.
What do you think, Nate? Should we set him up with an
Joseph
Instagram
Stalin,
or no?
Rasputin, Nero, Caligula.
Lenny,
Very
Because
interesting.
if he goes on a live, that might not be.
do you want your own Instagram
it'll
account?
be rejected
why
so
not?
quick.
He wants one.
Oh, yeah, you're a
I don't
grown
know how
ass
to
man.
do it, but
Here, Nate,
Here goes.
go ahead.
I'm not touching that phone.
You're Asian.
The fuck? No, I don't know where his hands have been. I don't know where that
have
phone's
his phone,
been.
man.
Yes, you do.
I
That's
do
why
know.
you're not
Yes, you
touching
do.
the phone.
Do you
Yeah,
have
my
any
mouth has
alcohol
been.
wipes? All right, fuck it, dude.
Go ahead, please. It was in his bag.
All right, so you want an Instagram?
look at Nate. He's just
fuck-
like a genius.
No, I'm looking for IG because this is an Android, so I'm trying to figure out the
Android's,
icons look different.
Yeah.
That's as cheap as it gets.
He was just on IG looking at that guy's thing. How did you do it? You just went on the search?
I don't know.
Oh,
You
here's
don't know.
Instagram. Hold on, I found Instagram.
The fucking guy, man.
Christina's so cute in there. It's unbelievable. I was crying.
What?
Yeah, because I was rescued her and I beat those guys up for her.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You
just
were
to see the look
crying.
on her eye. Yeah, look.
No, in real life you were crying. Or in that
Yeah.
video you're crying.
It did, and then after I looked at the comments, it said it's going to bring tears to Lenny's eyes, and it did. So I was shocking about it. Because she looked so cute and like vulnerable, and I came in and sort of saved her day.
You know, you mentioned True Lies that was on last night. I watched some of it.
Was
and
it?
his daughter looks like Christina Broccolini in that.
She does.
Did you see that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? I thought it was her. I was going to call you and say, is she in that movie? But
Sadly enough, on this phone, you see June 9th is her birthday again. There's 2 birthdays going around.
they said June 8th.
And there's another one that says March 9th.
Well, think of it this way. Now you can celebrate her birthday twice a year.
Good idea.
There you
Thanks.
go.
Right?
And then she can come on and say the real birthday.
I hope your wish.
She did. I heard this was somebody
comes
said
true.
she saw it and she thinks I'm hilarious and
I would
charismatic.
fucking love to have her sitting right there. How
I would too.
great would that be? Or disturb? I don't know. Actually.
With her Canadian accent, oh my god, I'd be in tears. I couldn't. You'd have to get a bunch of Kleenex, a box of Kleenex.
Will you stop it?
Yeah, it does. She brings tears to my eyes. Takes out all that garbage, all that filth, all that perversion. It's like I need her.
Well, what did we say in the last podcast with all the cleaning supplies? If you don't clean your house, you're never going to meet her. We won't let people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be clean.
Quit saying it and just do it.
I gotta clean up my.
Weren't
own.
you quoting Yoda last week?
Right. I didn't say. I never said I was gonna try something. I said I was gonna do it,
Do it exactly.
and I didn't do it. Hurry up, Nate. I need to contact Christina tonight.
Well, I'm trying to figure out
don't
what the
even
fuck
set
is
it up,
IG.
dude. Not a good idea.
Just say hello, Angel.
Go to the App Store. Does he have an App Store on there?
Yeah, he has an app store, but I figured that he already has IG, but he apparently doesn't. I think he's just
He
been.
just goes on there and looks.
There's
Okay.
Kimbo.
So you've been using your actual internet browser.
Right.
Okay, so I'm like looking for Instagram and he doesn't have it, and I'm like, where the fuck is it? Oh yeah, you don't have it. Do you have? You said you have unlimited data?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, I'm installing this shit. Oh, you haven't even done your account setup.
No,
Shit.
he doesn't have.
He doesn't have a. Do you have a credit card?
No.
You don't need a credit card.
Instagram's
for
free.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, no, it says skip. So
He's trying to scam you.
I'm trying to scam you for all the money that you have. All right, it's
My
downloading.
future income from the porn.
That's what somebody was asking too. Why do you Twitch so much? When did that start?
Probably Phenibut, and even though I'm not on it, I haven't been on it in a week. It does. I mean, you're taking that much stuff, you're gonna have an effect on your brain.
So you developed a Twitch like Smokey in what was the move Friday when he fucking smoked with the Chicos, the dust, and then he said that
In the
fucking
back,
Twitch.
back of the phone. The button.
Okay.
There already viruses have been popping up on that already, so I'm gonna.
You gotta stop looking at porn on this.
Is that all you've been doing with that?
No, it gets boring.
I'm gonna look at your
it.
history right now.
Actually, the documentaries on it are like, Nero and Joseph Stalin.
Yeah, you
Caligula.
can watch a lot of good shit on there.
Yeah.
Or you just go on
There is-
YouTube, right?
Then they show that bullshit about everybody being a reptile.
Isn't it something that,
Talking
that
about the
Jason
Rothschilds.
Baja
Yes,
says?
I was gonna say your
The
idol.
Rothschilds.
Your idol's a
elitist
reptilian.
Parties where they're doing all these weird things. I mean, and then they'll say, look at these videos and look at the demon in the background, which I've yet to see. When Trump makes a speech or Obama makes a speech. Look at that shady character. And it draws you in. There's nothing there. And the conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, that's annoying.
All right, so
They're very good to event about the mental institution with the insulin.
what is your email?
Brad?
I don't remember. You set it up. Was it Big Lenny 18, right? At
Big-
Gmail?
Big Lenny 18, something like that.
We're gonna need it. 'cause
What do you
you're
mean something like that?
gonna- Big Lenny 18.
I told you to fucking remember it, man. You're such a fucking dipshit sometimes. I'm pretty sure it's Big Lenny 18.
It's
don't
hard
tell
for
me
me
to pass-
to embrace the cookie cutter, the typical cookie cutter thing.
It's
They
the way
know it
it's-
offhand.
It's the way of the world.
And it's
now.
but it's hard.
No, but once you go in there, it should automatically be on there, right?
Well, I'm gonna
Just-
look at his Gmail real quick.
Yeah,
and see what
just
it
go
is.
to that Gmail. It's already logged in, probably.
Yeah, it should be.
You
it
probably
is.
How's
never-
Christina going to know it's the real me? Because I'm sure she'll be getting trolled.
All right,
She
so
doesn't
it's
have-
biglenny18forever@gmail.com.
Is that what it was? Big Lenny 18
Something like
forever.
that.
Yeah, biglenny18. Yeah, that's what it is.
There you go, guys. Now you're gonna get flooded.
Oh
with fucking
shit!
emails.
My bad.
That's all right.
Big.
It's better than them calling your phone. You'll have a ton of emails. You just gotta check them every few days.
Don't be like me because I have like 100,000 emails. Just because I stopped like a long
On
time
what,
ago.
Instagram?
No, on Gmail.
You get
Because-
a lot of them that say tranny Nate still.
Oh yeah, that's forever, dude. But not emails. But I get that's common. That's a popular comment. I had to
Good thank you
explain
for
to
that.
people because people were really confusing about that.
Confusing.
Yeah, confusing.
That's like my porno. It was very pissening and sickening. Get it?
Okay, Lenny. I'm just so. What should I make the name? Just Big Lenny.
Yeah.
But that's probably already taken.
It is. It's
Why don't you
definitely-
put like the real Big Lenny?
Oh shit! Yeah, that is good. The real Big Lenny.
We'll accept it.
Okay, so what should I make the password?
Well, you can't say it on.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're gonna
Yes,
see. He's gonna forget his shit.
Go stand over there and discuss it.
Come on.
Make it the same. Make it the same as what your
password.
email is.
What is it? It's the same as the email.
I
What, hold on, I'll tell you.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, my brain's like.
Dude, you gotta
fried.
talk to the people so they don't get bored. Yeah, I have your phone right here.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're having technical difficulty. We're trying to set up Lenny's IG account so you guys control the shit out of him on his IG, and so you guys can see his mints.
While they're doing that, I want to address
They're
Dale.
gonna
How
love
you
this
doing,
shit.
Dale? How you doing? I'm training
He's actually
hard.
back to work.
All right, hey, come on.
Back to sitting in your desk, Dale, in your climate-controlled office with your secretary. Come and work where I work, mopping floors, serving food, being on assembly lines, breaking down patient trays by the 100, sorting silverware, sweating. Ugh,
I think Dale's going to stick with his job.
I'll bet he does. And that's going to be your downfall, Dale. Because when I get under that squat rack, it's like a cake. See, you're coming from an air-conditioned comfort job in your comfortable truck, and to go into a weight room, it's going to be difficult. I mean, it's just stepping into another place. And Andrew Calora, I got something Jay Masters said to me that may light a fire under you. He said that from what he saw your lifts, you would have been just as strong if you would have been a lifetime natty. Now, I disagree with that, and I back it up saying I think Andrew has low T levels, which is hampering your strength.
All right, dude.
But he said better off as a lifetime natty.
Lenny, you are now set up. You have your own Instagram profile. You are a true cookie cutter.
And for
now.
the maniacs,
The
what do they do
real
to
Big
contact
Lenny.
me?
Yeah.
You want to take a picture for the...
And you have to call yourself a cookie cutter. You know that, right?
This is going to be your photo for the...
Put the microphone down. Nobody wants to see it. No, you should put that.
I just want to get your face.
Get the teeth. You got to get the teeth.
Hi, Christina.
Here, stand over here. I don't want the fucking mirror.
So right now what we're doing is we're taking
My
a photo.
thighs are sore, Dale. I had a killer leg workout.
We're
by
taking
the
a
way.
photo for Lenny so that, you know, he can have a photo for his
Profile
IG.
I don't know if this is a very good idea.
Brad thinks it's a terrible idea. Or no, Andrew thinks it's terrible. You guys both think it's a terrible idea, right?
I just don't think Lenny's going to interact with anyone.
He's definitely not going to interact with anybody. He's also going to be able to do.
interact with Christina on a more personal.
You have to post. You have to interact. Well, you don't have to, but that's the idea.
There's going to be some stories coming up soon.
One ugly son of a bitch.
He's gonna be thinking he's like conversating with
Well,
somebody, and there's gonna be. There's nothing that's out there that everybody hasn't
But
seen already now.
You know what's gonna? I don't want to say what's gonna happen, but he's gonna get trolled.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There'll be a lot of Christinas out there.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get 10,000 emails. Oh, I can get you in touch with Christina Broccolini.
Please do.
And you're gonna believe it though.
Right.
Here you go.
That's the problem. Let's see.
That's a perfect photo of him. Let's try to get his followers up. Look at you.
All right, so what's his Instagram account?
It's the real Big Lenny.
All right.
Oh, is this his first? This is his first. Here, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start following people. I'm gonna follow us, real quick. So I'm gonna search
All right.
Delray Misfits. Should I allow?
So we just set Lenny up an Instagram since he's got a smartphone. And the Instagram, and since we have an Asian here to do all this shit. The Instagram is what, Leonard?
Big Lenny 18 forever.
No, that's your email.
Christina.
No,
He's
it's
learning.
the real Big Lenny.
Oh, the real Big Lenny. Getting
Yes.
confused.
Okay, so go ahead and give him a follow. And we're pre-sailing the shirts again this week, starting today until Saturday. So there's a couple new ones on there too. So all you guys have been asking about, they're back up.
And believe me, I'm going to look 700 and rip for this year's Ruby. Trust me.
Try not to troll this man too hard, you fucking clowns.
Yeah, I need my sleep to grow.
Okay, so I followed the Delray Misfits. I'm gonna follow Brad. I'm gonna follow myself. I'm gonna follow Andrew.
You gotta follow some.
Some of the piss strippers. I'm gonna make sure not to follow Jason though. I'm just kidding. I'm sure you want to see his like little antics, I'm sure you.
Yeah, I saw the one where he went to the mall with the black bumblebee. I saw it the first time last night. It was funny.
Lord Vader.
Him wearing that costume in the mall, Boca Mall, with the black bumblebee.
Oh, here's his latest.
Wait, what happened? What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Wait,
What are we talking
I want to
about?
laugh too, man.
What are we talking about?
I'm having you follow people. I'm gonna follow fat fucking Lenny too.
Can you contact Christina for me?
I don't have that poll, dude.
Is it initial, reach out?
Look, there's Dale. It's funny because all you have to do is follow a few people.
You gotta follow Dale.
Yeah.
And then like those.
I don't understand what you mean by follow.
You're following.
I've heard it, but I don't understand.
In other words, you'll see
Their posts will pop up on your when you go on Instagram. The
On
people
your
that you
feed.
follow will their
Fo-
latest
Can
shit.
you please follow Christina Broccolini in amongst those, please?
I followed the bedroom bully.
You don't know how to spell it, do you, Nate?
What? Who do you want me to?
Christina Broccolini follow, please.
She doesn't have a real account.
Yes, she does.
No, it's fake.
I don't think she has an IG.
She does.
I followed Emma though, so you can look at Emma.
Okay. She does so.
Look, you can hear now. You're following Emma.
Oh,
You love her, don't you?
she's nice.
You just saw her.
We're like
the other day.
family.
Yeah.
She actually said we're like brother and sister.
You almost let her piss in your mouth, right? At one point.
And almost
Wasn't that a
let
thing?
her.
Wasn't that a thing?
There's no almost with me. It's gonna be you do or you don't.
Well, it never happened.
Almost.
Maybe because she didn't want it to happen. I don't know. But she's back in Florida now.
Yeah, I saw her at the gym.
Yeah, wasn't she living in where did?
She's from Detroit.
I think she went up to visit.
Oh yeah, like after her surgery thing.
I don't think she went. No, she's been down here the whole time. She never
Yeah.
went back.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know.
Her mother went back to Detroit. That's where she's from.
Mother's from
Oh,
this lady.
okay. Yeah, well, she's back down here. So here's your IG, man. I don't know if you know how to follow people, but so far you're following, Dale. You're following him.
Good. I'm gonna follow him to the ends of the earth and ends of the bodybuilding stage.
Did you put the bedroom bully on there?
Yeah.
I'll follow him to
Andrew
any
Calora?
stage on this earth.
No, here you do the Andrew Calora because I don't know his actual IG. I don't know your edge because your IG is like some weird. It's like not even really your name. It's like, yeah, but I mean yours is very private though. Like you don't care to anybody following your IG.
They're not missing anything. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
People always ask me that. I'm
You
like,
post
"You're
like
not-"
once a year.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think about one of your old posts. I was like kind of confused. I think
Which
was
one?
it recent post? I don't know.
Question is, did you type in where I could follow Nate Figs?
Yeah, I followed myself too, so you can follow my journey. I don't
That's
really.
nice.
I don't post too much
I'll
on it.
follow your journey into transgenderism.
Oh my god, damn it!
And maniacs make videos of Nate as a transgender. Please, I beg you.
It's never gonna happen, man.
Post them. Put them everywhere. Let's see what Nate would look like. Fix him up.
No,
Get him the blonde wig that the black girls wear.
no, man.
God.
They're called weaves, right?
Again with this shit.
Oh, damn, that shit looks a little tight on him. It's against pants. It's revolting.
It definitely is revolting.
Yeah, that shirt looks very tight on him. He's looking lean.
Yeah,
Jason's
he's-
looking lean, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
He's had the same body structure, no matter what.
This
This
it's
is
just a couple. I don't know when it was. I'm not gonna post any more pictures of myself. A day later,
Flexing?
2 days later, yeah, naked in front of half naked in front of the mirror. It's just stupid already, man. I don't know how much.
I don't know how you put up with the posing routine. You did that almost every fucking, not every day, but
It
you
used
did
to be fun.
Yeah.
It was.
Wait to see how many followers you're about to get, Leonard.
Jason used to walk into the gym, on fire, ready to attack the weights. Now it's just a shtick. That's it.
Show him how to check
Is
DMs
this
too.
Andrews with a cat? Tiger
Yeah,
the
straight,
top
Yeah.
cat?
straight.
Yeah.
He's just been.
All you
fought-
got to do is tap on it to for the volume. See?
Next on the docket for the trap neuter release program, but he's a shifty little one. Isn't that right?
He's a cutie pie.
We're gonna get you.
What is that?
It's Andrew Calora's cats.
Oh, shit. I was going to ask you guys if you guys... do you guys know about the whole the self-driving car stuff?
Someone got killed in one of those.
Yeah,
today.
but today is the first time I found out there's actually... I mean, other than Teslas, but those are still kind of like... It does it, but still it's kind of sketchy. But there's actually cars, Ubers, that self-drive, and they've
Right.
actually been doing it for the
Oh,
past
these
year.
cats are cute.
I didn't know this shit.
No shit.
Yeah, in Arizona.
Turn that off while we're doing this,
These
Leonard.
cats
Watch
are
it
adorable.
afterwards. Yeah, watch it afterwards.
Dude, we're living like in the
I think you feel
the
I'm
times
my blood pressure.
of machines taking over humans.
That's
See,
not
these
a good
cats
idea.
are young and very, for outdoor cats, are very clean.
What the?
Andrew's stray cats
Oh, that's cool.
in South Carolina.
What do you think about like robotic cars and shit? You don't give a shit, do you?
Just demonic.
Yeah.
You're going to sit in
Demonic.
one of them things and let it take you where it wants to go? Are you
I'd be
kidding
fucking
me?
nervous.
Oh
man.
yeah. Well,
Are you kidding
Might
me?
have to put them on some kind of a track.
Throw you into a
you
fucking
can't just-
canal.
I think they were just free driving cars. They're like they drive themselves, and like in my head, I'm like, dude, what?
They don't have a steering wheel.
Slowly,
In those motherfuckers I've seen.
They're slowly starting to.
Why do people relinquish control of their lives and everyone relinquish it every aspect of the unknown? That's what I want to know.
I wouldn't mind it.
And you talk about religions, I agree with you.
Go to Orlando or something, and fucking go right to sleep.
It's too early now. I mean, it's too early as far as like actually trusting
You'll
machines.
go to sleep all right. You'll wake up dead.
Yeah.
You only ever wake up.
There's not too much trust in it yet, and it hasn't been around long enough to actually.
There's a lot of shit they got to work on.
Yeah. I'm surprised that I found out that Uber was doing. They have self-driving Uber cars, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
I was talking to an Uber driver the other day when we.
Oh
went
yeah,
down
the one that said cookie cutter, right?
yeah, he said cookie cutter at the houses.
We were
Remember
like,
he was talking about how much money Uber takes from them now.
Oh
he
yeah,
said they get like at first when they started, Uber paid them 80% of the fare. Now it's like 53.
That's it.
Yeah.
Uber's fucked, dude. Like I can't like it's a very smart it's a smart plan, you know, as far as like I mean it's destroyed taxi, fucking obliterated taxi.
Would you consider being an Uber driver?
If I was older and just had nothing to do, I would do it for fun, just to get out of the house and shit. You know what I mean?
I could think of a lot more things to do.
I mean, just like if I'm driving
that's what a lot of those guys do. Though.
Yeah, when you're driving from one place to another place, like, you know, like, I just want to burn some time or just, like, make some pocket change. I would probably do some shit like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, it would. There's a lot of interesting stories. I watched this video today where this guy and this chick was like, and the chick didn't know that he was filming, and he's an Uber driver, but I guess she was being very disrespectful to him. And he was like, okay, I pull over right here, and he's like, you get out. And she's like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna get my motherfucking boyfriend on you, and blah, 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 blah. She's like, you hit me, and he's filming this, but she doesn't know it. He's just going like this with his phone. She's in the back, like, tripping out, like, making a mess. And she's like, fuck you, I'm gonna get my boyfriend on you, you better take me to my motherfucking destination, blah, blah, blah. She was, like, super ghetto. And he's like, no, fuck that, I am not taking you nowhere. You could the fuck out of my car right now. Because he was like, so he had, like, a really heavy African accent. That's my attempt at that. And she's like, no, fuck you. And then she found out. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna fucking film me!" And then she's yelling out the window. She's like, "Call the policia!" To other people. Like, "Call policia! He hit me!" And it was some crazy. Actually, the video went viral, like online. I think, like I mean, if you're an Uber driver, you gotta know what times of day you want to work, where you want to go. I think you can guide yourself to the. Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I would definitely keep myself armed. If I was doing some shit like that. Or keep a camera in my car at all times. Like, I'd just put a little GoPro, connect it to, like, you know, an adapter so the battery stays on forever and just keep swapping out cards. Or have it recording onto, like, a recorder or something so I can just continuously record the whole time. Yeah. I would do that shit. Or just for drives, I would do that.
Leonard, get off your phone.
Just for my own safety.
Look, see, we created a fucking monster.
No.
We created monster.
You created a cookie cutter. No.
Oh, yeah. Well, you are a true cookie cutter now.
Well,
since
the thing is, now I don't have to go to Burger King and sit there and hear the fucking crap and use my headphones. I can watch and learn. Now, to be honest...
Well, it's good to move.
I've looked at... So I got this. I'm like, wow, look, I got all this porn. But every day it's been less and less and less, almost to nothing. Because there's so many good documentaries on bodybuilding, health, and strength, in other words. And, of course, there's Christina, you know, just looking at her face. To be able to see her beautiful face 24/7 is heartwarming. And you need to get me on her follow before I go.
Do you feel like that porno you did got it out of your system, which is another reason why?
I go back on the Phenibut. I want to do it. It has to do with that. I was on a lot of different stuff. Testosterone and Phenibut or anything mixed with testosterone. I mean, because when I was off and all I wanted to do was at my mother's was sit on the couch and watch movies.
Yeah.
But...
You're talking about off testosterone?
Yeah. That.
Okay. So you noticed that your drive like slowly dissipates?
Oh my God! At my age, I had none when I was in the hospital. None. Absolutely none. For nothing.
All right. So I heard you guys whispering over there.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm a little tired.
Andrew's about falling asleep over here.
Oh, I was gonna ask him a while back. I'm like, yo.
I'm good for the first hour.
Yeah.
Because I wake up so fucking early. But once...
What time do you wake up to train?
5.
I get up at 5 every day, too.
Even when I'm off, my brain wakes me up between 5 and 5:30. I can't sleep late.
Yeah.
I can stay out till 3 in the morning and have a great night out.
That's when I inject my GH. That puts me back to sleep.
Yeah,
nice.
I get up at 5, but even if I'm not working, I'll still get up at 5 and take a shit and go back. I can go back to bed, though, and I'll go back to sleep for sure.
But they say most of your deep REM sleep occurs before midnight.
Does it?
Is it true? One of my cooks where we work told me that this is the last year.
I
of
learned this in
daylight savings
psychology,
time.
too.
Is that true?
Yeah, they're gonna vote on that. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
they
think
did
it's a
already. or not.
no-brainer.
Wait, vote on what?
Daylight savings
Not
time.
changing the
Just
time
keeping
anymore,
it like it is.
like it
forever.
is now. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, I mean
Not
that'd be
changing
cool.
the time back. It's stupid.
It's really nice now. I'm actually getting better sleep.
Well, you made it. You were talking about sleeping and saying if you have one little bit of light on, you're not going to get into
Yes,
a
a
full sleep.
pinhole of light.
Well,
You have to have it
I'm
dark,
like you. My room has to be pitch black.
Oh, same here.
Yeah.
dark,
Yeah.
cool, and quiet.
I don't understand how people have to go to sleep at night with a light on
Or
a
TV.
on.
Oh, I can't do that.
No,
No
my
way.
kids have to have a fucking TV on.
No
Yeah.
way.
Sleep with the TV.
That's
on.
not good.
I know it's annoying.
You got to wean them off it.
And then even
as
if
soon
you
as they
do
fall asleep, I'll turn it off.
you can hear it like if I would fall asleep and the TV was on, I could hear it in my sleep.
Yeah.
yeah, and you have dreams about what the fuck's on the TV. It's
Yeah, I
crazy.
listen to Steve.
Which
Kane's
means you're
show,
not into a full sleep.
a right-wing radio program. It's on all night, and that's got to stop.
I remember my kids waking up. I'd turn the TV off, and then like 2 hours later, they're up. The TV's not on. I'm like, what the fuck? Go
That's the
back to
reason why a
bed.
lot of diseases, not getting into REM sleep.
Yeah.
Like Tony, you said, deep sleep cures everything. And GHB puts you in deep sleep. You could sleep 3 hours on G, and you wake up, you're so refreshed.
I would do it just to do that, just to get
Oh,
it
yes,
really.
you would get GH release. And like I said, I see a guy that did it every day for 7 years. He was shredded.
Was his mind mush?
It was. He actually was at the gym, and then he said the dumbbells started talking to him. And he called the cops at home. He'd say, will you get these people out of my house? And they're like, what are you talking about? There's nobody here. They look through every part of the house. He says, they're here. Get them out of here, please. He goes, I pay taxes. That's the only side effect, so.
Seems like a pretty harsh side effect.
Yeah, I'd rather talk to cats than talk to dumbbells. Those cats are cute, Andrew.
Alrighty, so
Show me
who's
more.
closing this out?
Cats are cute.
Andrew's cat's running up to him when he feeds him like that. They're very healthy, very cute.
Oh, please.
Young, and
They're fucking cats. The
They-
cat's a fucking cat. They're all
cats are
cats.
great.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like cats. I like animals in general.
I like animals when they're not in my
I think
house.
that's probably me. Well, no, because me and Livy have a puppy, so I love that little dog.
Yeah, the
It's fucking
dog.
cute.
That's the dog that always tries to fuck you, right?
Yeah, it was fucking me. Yeah, it's a girl too. It was like in heat.
Leonard's
Like
really
So
twitching
that
now.
makes, you're talking about trannies, but as a girl dog, I fuck it.
How the hell does Lenny's brand new Instagram picture already have 51 comments?
does it?
Yeah.
Show him how to read the comments too, Nate.
Chris Bra, Kalora, bunch of other people.
Mine don't.
How do they know that's really Lenny? We
Oh,
didn't-
because he
posted
posted it.
Oh.
When I did the video.
Oh, and he already has
On
251
Misfits
followers.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Well,
okay.
thanks, Nate. I'll have to give you the check.
No, I don't. It's free.
God is my witness. History is being made, maniacs. So that
Hide
was
your kids, hide your wife.
So here's how. Like this is your Instagram, but how you would actually look at your comments. You see this little heart
Oh, this is great.
there, and then you can see followers, people following you. Actually, no, that's confusing. You don't want to see that. Just go to your this is your profile, hit your picture, and then you can go down, hit that little bubble, and then you can see all the people praising you. There you go. There's all the people praising you right now.
Thanks.
he won't be posting much because I don't think he'll know how to do that.
No, but every time you're with him, that you can post for him because.
Eventually, I'll catch on.
No, I don't think so. Maybe though, I don't know. Maybe I need a little faith in
On
him.
the way, when I drive you home, you can go live on your new Instagram. How's that?
Okay.
Give it a shot.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. All right, so one of you guys is gonna close this out, or we
Right.
can just keep going.
We're
And it's
out.
like fuck that.
Good night and good luck.
I've been half asleep for the last hour and a half. So.
Thank you for the trip to the gym, Andrew. Thank you for the meal.
I'm always off on Mondays, Lenny.
What more could you
ever
do
need
for
a
somebody?
ride,
Take
just
them to a
call me
hardcore
up.
gym?
Hmm?
At least the one we got, and give them a meal.
Hardcore gym, LA
Doesn't get any
Is that what he's talking about? LA?
Huh?
He's talking about LA as
Well,
a
he's,
hardcore.
he's comparing it
Compared
to.
to-
Pla- compared to Planet Fitness.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
it's pretty fucking
Normally,
hardcore.
he
Then.
has to go to Planet Fitness, but I gave him a
Girls'
lift to
gym.
LA today because I'm off. Which I can do every Monday for the most part, just let me
Appreciate it.
know.
Thanks.
Especially if you're going to do legs.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to need a squat
You
rack.
should just be doing calves, though, really. But
No, nothing happens.
yeah.
He has that mindset.
No, it's just I've tried everything.
Synthol.
When you're taking insulin, GH, IGF-1, you're injecting your calves. You're doing high reps, low reps. You're doing it 4 or 5 days a week.
You injected your calves?
I've done everything.
Really? Wow.
Not much happens.
Shit, I've injected my chest.
Dan Duchesne says, calves, you
No
have
shit.
them or you don't.
I've injected right here.
Guys have been blue in the face. I never injected my chest.
Yeah. Well, people get
wanna
scared. I was
try.
just like, no fucks given. I never did my arms though. Crazy. Just shoulders.
I do the tricep.
I did my chest.
shoulders.
I've done my
all the
lats. I've done my quads and my ass.
No shit.
Yeah. Because like when I was doing like every other day injections, I would try to like space them out, and like I was using I was using 2 needles, so I would do boom hit here at the same time and at the same time
Gotcha.
different
Rotate.
places. Yeah. See, I didn't like putting more than like one maybe. I didn't like putting any more than 2 cc's in a syringe. Because all that oil has to be pushed into your muscle, and like I'd always feel like maybe a knot if you do more than, because I've done 3 cc's before in one shot, and it's just like it kind of like freaks me out because you're putting all that oil in one spot. It's a lot.
Not me. One a week. 2 shots. Half and half. That's it.
Probably makes just as much sense. There's only so much you can use. I don't know. I hear different theories. Just got to do what the big guys do.
That's if you want to be big.
If you want to be a freak, you got to get what the freaks do.
Or eat a fucking Puerto Rican ladyboy's asshole.
Well, if you want to be a super freak, do that, Jay Cutler.
All right. On that note, we're out.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye. Thanks for having me. Peace out. Bye.
I love you, Christina.
Don't do that shit.
Always and forever.
Peace
Bye.
out. Bye.